Mondstadt really is the place to be. Can't wait to get my hands on some apple cider.
Hey Desta, how are you doing? Oh, you know, I don't know why, but they just capped, like, looks like the speed is okay now. Looks like speed is okay today, but the problem is, I don't know why, they just capped my stream to 1 hour. Maybe I did something wrong, or I don't know why it's... I don't know, maybe, like, if it's, like, turned off in 1 hour, I will start another one. So I will check that, why is that, because I literally did a stream like last week. I don't know. Anyway, like it's right, like 1 hour stream. That's it. But I didn't like capped it at 1 hour. Something strange. Any case, let's get started and decide what to do. Because as you know, like we got Stygian, new cycle of Stygian. I like all three latest recently stages of recently cycles of Stygian was actually cool. This one I'm pretty sure it's the same. Because yeah, different bosses, yeah, you need some specific characters, that is true, but overall it's cool. The main topic today is going to be about Sandrone again, because as you know, we got more and more data about Odette and Alyosha. Alyosha is going to be actually like so crazy, because you know why, this Constellation 6 double stack is insanely as hell, and he gives about 60% attack buff. It means like he can be used in other teams as well, in other archetypes as well, not only in nod-krai stellar stuff. Maybe they will nerf him a little bit, because it's a huge buff actually. Well, my first time hearing that. Yeah, me too. I mean, it's about 1 hour. Yeah, me too actually. I don't know why is that, but yeah, we'll see. I will keep it like that. It's kind of capped at 1 hour. Very interesting. Maybe I did something wrong, but I didn't.
Takes more than just captain grade strength. The most important thing is...
Just as let me check the settings, just like
if I did it, I'd be a captain by now.
Anyone slow? Anyone? Live reactions? Public gaming. Yeah, thumbnail was there actually. I don't see thumbnail now. Why is that? Just a second, let me check. Oh my god. Let me check, like, just a second. Give me a second. Let me check. Oh yeah, now I see that it's live. And picture is actually not the picture I posted. You know why is that? Maybe last time I just changed that settings a little bit. Just a second. Let me check the thumbnail real quick. Oh yeah, this one. What's the name of that?
Mondstadt really is the place to be. Can't wait to get my hands on some apple cider.
Just give me a second. I don't know why it's... Alright. Safe. Alright. Hey Mirak, how are you doing? Just a second guys, let me check that real quick. Okay, the thumbnail is there. I don't know where to... Okay. Right. Very interesting. Anyways, like if stream shutdowns in 1 hour, I will just change, I will just start the stream again. Okay, just like keep that in mind. I don't know why is that. Alright, so yeah, today's topic is about Sandrone, because like, yeah, this is not my account, this is Desta's account. So yeah, today maybe we will do like a diary mode, we'll see, it depends on Desta. If he wants me to do it, yeah, his account is actually like, yeah, definitely can clear that. We also can discuss Sandrone, should you go for her or not. She is fun to play, but if you ask me at the moment, you can skip her. If you free to play, like Sandrone is not a character to go for at the moment, and the main reason is because of upcoming characters. You know, as you know, like they buff Sino, they buff Risley. And actually, if you get Alyosha and Odette on the team, you can use another characters, because Odette deals pretty good damage of field damage. Alyosha gives huge buffs. And by the way, it's we are going to get Stellar Swirl. And Stellar Swirl looks like will buff that Stellar Conduct further. Also, Stellar Swirl has specific mechanic. If you reach level 2, you can do Shinyun capable jump, you know, like when she gives you, when she grants you that high jump, you know. Only one jump, but again, it's alright, you know, at least something you can do, like, it's a good mechanic, not gonna lie. We still don't know how it looks and how it works exactly, but it's, you know, like something new. It's something new. So yeah, like, feel free to do it, like, yeah, okay. Okay. Miliastra, Stygian, anything you want to test and give me feedback. Oh, no problem. Thank you very much. Thank you. Cryosan, by the way, yeah, he's a pretty fun character, not gonna lie. Yeah, like many people just skip him, but keep that in mind. If you have Nicole, if you have Durin, Loin actually not so bad when it comes to like his own and dedicated archetype, you know, pretty good damage and fun to play. He plays out of charge if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, something like that. You can, like, when you, as I know, when you press his skill, you can do like up to 12 or like something like that, charge attack. And you can do some cancellation. I mean, not cancel it, actually, you can do the charge a little bit early. Pretty like, kind of like okay mechanic, I would say. Normal kid, not gonna lie. Especially with Nicole, as you know, Nicole is just broken as hell. Not gonna lie, I like her a lot. Even without her signature at Constellation 0, she's still okay. But with Constellation 2, she adds a field pyro, like Auroron, by the way. If she's on your team, like, you can apply additional pyros. That's crazy, actually. Not a bad character, believe me or not. Like, if you compare with Bennett, Constellation 6, and Nicole, Constellation 0, they actually gives like close, like, damage, like close buff to each other. Even without Hexenzorkel, you can get okay buff, you know. With Hexenzorkel, it's even more, by the way. We also have Mona, so yeah, like, good character. But again, it depends, you know why. Let's say like that. Many people say that like Bennett for free to play is better, still okay, so you can use it. I don't have Ryu, Navia, 2, like I started playing. Oh, that's okay. I mean, like, let's say like that. You don't need Risley. You know why? Let's say like that. If you free to play, you can completely skip, not most, but some of the DPS characters. I mean, these Snezhnaya 7.0 characters, like you can skip Sandrone because you have Risley. You can skip Future Electro. His name is Vasily because of Future Electro DPS. But those characters will be powerful as hell. Because like even now, according to the calcs, Sandrone surpass like Zibai with her like free-to-play team, you know, and that's huge because, as you know, like as a low investment, Zibai is the best DPS in nod-krai. Well, like let's say like that. After that is Nefer, then Flins. But even now, without Tsaritsa, because we don't know Tsaritsa's kit completely, we will get some info maybe in 7.2 or something. But I assume that she's going to be crazy as hell. If she will be at least like Columbina but for Stellar, we definitely should reach about 250k with Sandrone, something like that. Why I say about Sandrone, you know why? They buffed Cyno and Risley so much, so with those characters you can get like close to 200k DPS, you know? That's huge actually. Yes, there's specific mechanic like the Stellar Swill. Oh, so yeah, some bosses maybe cannot accept that. I mean, you know, like if the boss forced you to go for a nod-krai characters, it's possible that you need to go for those characters, you know, to fight against them. But overall, not a bad character. Definitely will be okay, you know. Damage is definitely will be alright. I see they just wanted to know, like, if Vortex can test Risley or Cyno after new buffs. Cyno or like, let's say like that. Mirak, I don't have Cyno. Ah, okay. So yeah, about Sandrone again, let me just like, Odette is going to be, let's say like that. She is going to be extremely powerful with her kit. She is of field, stellar. By the way, she can create that polar star field by her own. Alyosha is just crazy, but unfortunately you need Constellation 6. Like damage difference, let's say like that, damage difference between Constellation 6 and Constellation 5 is huge. Why is that? Because at Constellation 6 he doubles his Constellation 5 buffs. Like that. He plays out of his bursts heals team-wide, by the way, which is cool. Some characters, like some characters maybe don't like that, but that's okay. Like, let's say like that. All new characters definitely okay with that. He, even though like he creates a field, that dog, like can attack every 2 seconds, he can attack outside that field, so it's like it's a bit wider than you can expect, which is cool, you know. He is not so like, it's still circle impact, you know. You cannot like run here and there, like especially in open world, and expect him to attack all of all of the enemies. But when it comes to Stygians, Fire Abyss, he's completely okay. We still like in open world actually, like his buff is so huge, you don't need that, to be fair. Like yeah, you know, like in Efa or I don't know, like any other character is completely alright. Well, she loses all her buffs to provide it for the team, so she's not that good as a sub DPS, but she seems to go that buffer. Oh, you mean Odette? Yeah, Odette has specific mechanics, that is true, but it depends on which character you use. Like, if you use, like, nod-krai, stellar characters, that's true. She's alright. I mean, in any case, with, like, that duo, Alyosha and Odette, they both going to be extremely crazy for stellar. The only problem is stellar is a little bit limited when it comes to archetype. You know why? Because, yeah, stellar is, like, you need to use cryo and electro, so that's why Nicole is alright with constellation, but she applies pyro. As you know, Sandrone is not so good in reverse melt. Actually, she's completely trash in reverse melt. She's okay with freeze a little bit with nod-krai characters like Lunar, Charge, but it's still not the same. Like full electro cryo is the best for her in my opinion. And again, as I mentioned, like we still don't know about Tsaritsa. Tsaritsa definitely will give like huge buffs, you know. Like I just can't imagine how good she's going to be. Maybe she will be some specific one, you know what I mean. She can just buffs only characters who can create Polestar field, you know, something like that. You know, it's also possible. In this case, the character who cannot create it cannot be buffed. And it's possible that Hoyo will do something like that. You know, just imagine, like, if, like, you have that within your kit, then you got the buff, and crazy buffs. If you don't have, you cannot. Because, you know what I think, in my opinion, if they need to restrict Tsaritsa's, like, they need to restrict that, because if she can't buff all of the characters like Cyno, like Risley, then there is no need to go for Sandrone, there's no need to go for future Electro. Why? You know why? Because even though power creep exists in the game, you still can use old characters to clear diary mode. Let's say like the most hards. Yes, maybe you are not going to clear it fast enough, but just in time to get at least that skin, you know, like that not shiny one, but yeah, ordinary one. Again, it's a little bit difficult to say something right now because game changes a lot. Because nod-krai was a little bit like a little bit strange in my opinion. You know why? All of the DPS characters revolves around Columbina. Most likely the same thing is going to be in nod-krai, but I hope we will get someone. Maybe Odette is a someone, because if I'm not mistaken, Tsaritsa is going to be Kraya. Because, yeah, that's Snezhnaya, etc., something like that. So maybe Odette is kind of like, let's say, more budget version of Tsaritsa. Or not budget, let's say, not, she's still 5-star, you know, but a little bit more like light version of Tsaritsa. Also, there's another thing about like Sandrone's constellation. I don't know why is that, but unfortunately, yeah, you have constellation 1 and 2. You know what's the point is? Constellation 1 and 2 kind of like not so good. They're not so powerful. Yes, you give these constellations gives you more flexibility, but they're not so powerful. Let's say like that. They're close to Sandrone's signature. So if you get signature or you get like first and second constellation, it's kind of the same. Or Yaemiko with constellation 1, by the way, because Yaemiko, as you know, like pretty good off-fielder. Let me check. You have constellation, yeah, constellation 1 with signature, right? That's crazy. That's Kagura, actually crazy weapon. Hey, how are you doing, Ajax? Oh, cool. I thought like I was... It was Vortex? What? Okay. Damn, how it gets better for you? Vortex Spoon Lawn wasn't... No, it's not me. Chia. Yeah, no. Zoro. Yes, I'm Zoro. Okay. So Zoro. Hi, Vortex. Hi, Mirak. Hi. How is everyone? Sorry, I'm not coming. That's okay. How are you doing, Zora? No, it's not my account, Zoro. It's Desta's account today. I will start with on Desta's account today. We will start about like, yeah, to do maybe diary mode. Like after that, I will switch to my account. And yes, we can discuss. If you have any question about Sandrone, yeah, I know that Zoro got Sandrone, by the way. Congrats, Zoro. I like Sandrone. She's cool, especially in overworld. That beam attack she has, like has that pierce ability. Like that attack pierce enemies, and it's so fun. Kinda like New Bullet, but not exactly. You know why? Because when you play with New Bullet, it doesn't feel that you pierce the enemies, because it's kinda non-stop. When you play with Sandrone, it's most likely looks like you pierce the enemies, because it's kinda like hits the beam, like executes the beam, then another one, It feels more satisfying in my opinion. But it's me, again, it's me. When did I say I got... Oh, my bad. I'm sorry. That was like, yeah, my bad. That wasn't you. Actually, yes, yeah, I'm sorry. Today I got the message from... Oh, my God. Sorry. From Mishra, that's true. Oh, my bad. I'm sorry about that. I messed up. Everyone got Sandrone. No, Mirak. My bad. I'm sorry. I'm real sorry. By the way, about the future Electro. Like Mirak asked me about like it's better to wait for Electro. It's not a bad idea, but keep that in mind. Most likely, what I assume about future Electro Vasily, like such a strange name actually, to be honest. Like, but again. I assume that he might be better than Sandrone when it comes to damage, but not so flexible. Just keep that in mind, you know? Definitely better than Flins, definitely. And you know what's the point is? As you know, like we got Flins, Nefer, and Zibai in nod-krai. Even though Flins is less powerful, if you compare with Nefer and Zibai, he's the most flexible because he can use literally almost on a lot of bosses, against a lot of bosses. If you have like Flint's team, you easily can use it on one of the side and you're ready to go, you know? You just need to go for another team and that's it. Flins team is actually pretty flexible. I assume that that new Vasily, which is going to be also stellar character, stellar conduct character, is also going to be something like that. Because in that case, even though it's still stellar, main DPS comes out of Electro, so maybe you can use with, you know, but we'll see. It's possible. On the other hand, as you know, like I saw a couple tests with Sandrone and like Sandrone Melt, Sandrone with other archetypes, that went so good. So yeah, we need to wait. Vasily is going to be released, if I'm not mistaken, in 6.5 or 6, something like that, right after Tsaritsa. It's alright. Well, right now I'm like saving. I have 45 PD with 80 plus post guaranteed. Maybe for Tsaritsa, not pulling for metal. Yeah, it's actually, you know what, to be fair, if you ask me, like Zoro, Tsaritsa is going to be meta, but it's way better to go for Tsaritsa. You know why? Let's say like that. If you get Alyosha and Tsaritsa, that duo actually can do a lot. You know, like Columbina and Nefa, something like that. Pretty flexible. As you know, like at the moment, Columbina and Nefa duo, literally with most of the characters, if you add some DPS characters, can do around like 100 to 120 DPS easily. So yeah, you don't even need another character. You can actually go like full supportive teams. I assume that Tsaritsa and Alyosha or another Electro, maybe sub DPS Electro, will be the same. And by the way, the damage ceiling, like the damage will be increased. It's going to be not 100 to 120, it's going to be 120 to 140, something like that. Because no matter what, like power creep exists, HP inflation is like in this game, it's normal, like yeah, you can't do anything. Yes, they somehow try to reduce that stuff. You see, like at the moment, Sandrone, no matter what you do, gets like around like let's say like that. Sandrone's personal damage restricted by the stacks you get in Stellar Swell. The max stacks you can get, it's 12. The only way you can increase the damage at the moment, it's your sub DPS characters, and literally like sub DPS characters, better artifacts, weapon, and that's it. You cannot do anything to increase her damage. Another way to increase the damage is some specific supportive characters, aka Tsaritsa, who can increase the stacks you can get. For example, it's possible that Tsaritsa will give us additional 3 or 5 stacks, you know? So instead of 12. Actually, it's not a bad way to kind of do power creep, but at the same time not like make it so huge, you know, because it's possible that, but we'll see. As you know, like here, and stacks you can get, you can see the stacks right here. Yes, and Rona more flexible. She works in stellar conduct and swill. Oh, about swill, yes, we're going to get that swill, but we don't know. We have no, like, not so much info about stellar swill, by the way, because let's say at the moment, stellar swill is going to be all right, but the damage looks like damage is going to be not so well. You need to use some. We're going to get new artifact sets, by the way, guys. Don't forget about that in 7.0. Like it's going to be stellar supportive and another damage, something like that. So yeah, I don't know exactly, but we'll get definitely something crazy. Also, have you explored the moon? It's yeah. By the way, about the moon, guys, if you ask me, that's really so crazy. It's like let's say like that. Oh, like now we can like say that like it's better than Fontaine. Not gonna lie, it's so crazy. The only problem I have with the moon, it's a bit low enemies. If you ask me, you know. I would like to see more enemies, you know, to farm more than that. It's a little bit low because even nod-krai, haven't got like so many enemies, unfortunately. So like we have, but not like in Fontaine, for example. But Natlan, if you remember, Natlan actually was crazy when it comes to enemies. We have enemies in Natlan literally in any corner, you know, like kind of like crazy amount of enemies, you know, when it comes this place, for example. When it comes this place, it's a little bit low. it's actually noticeable because we have a lot of places where like there's no enemies whatsoever, you know, huge places. Moon is the same. It's a little bit poor when it comes to enemies. I personally don't like it, but it is what it is. Maybe it's some restriction on the engine Genshin Impact uses, you know, maybe it's like that. But yeah, that's insane. Do you still have like 100? Yeah, like Zoro, I still have 100k primogems, but I'm not so lucky recently, to be fair. I lost my 53 times in a row. On Nicole, on Linnea, and on Sandrone. With Sandrone I was actually pretty lucky, if you compare with the previous two. Because I got Mona Constellation 4, crazy, because it's additional 15% crit rate. I was pretty lucky recently. Oh, congrats, C1 of our friends, that's crazy. And C1 of Arca, nah, it's not, but lots of Nefer, hard pity, which my guy. Lots of likes to Nefer at hard pity, which is my guarantee. Okay, in that case, just wait. I mean, you know why? Wait at least for some fresh info about Tsaritsa. As you know, like, yeah, like info about Tsaritsa's kit will be maybe in 7.2 or something, or 7.3. So yeah, do not expect anything like pretty early. But yeah, Flins Constellation 1R1 is crazy. Varka, let's say like that. If you like Varka, then yes, that's cool. But overall, yeah, because we got so many different teams. And you know what's like, anyway, like I don't want to share my complete thoughts about Varka, to be fair. Yeah, that weapon is crazy. Congrats with that weapon. And by the way, you know what, Zoro, you can use that weapon on Constellation 6 Razor and you can get pretty good damage. Just try it. Are you still playing Vuva? Lol, I have so many. Oh yeah, about Vuva, yes, like Zoro, I still playing Vuva. I not so often, to be fair. If I'm not mistaken, I shared my thoughts about Vuva 3.0 when they added that tune break stuff. Oh, the game changed. I don't like that tune break. They add tune break literally to any enemies we have. It's a bit different. Also, I got Amos, extremely like terrible character in my opinion. You know, like, let's say like that. If you compare with Genshin Impact, when you play Genshin Impact, you at least get some, you know, like you watch that animation on burst and you're okay with that. It's only 2 seconds. When it comes to Vuva, bro, like you just watch animation all the time. Instead of playing the game, you watch the animation. It's super annoying actually. Like I got Hiyuki with her signature. Hiyuki has about like 2 to 3 animations. Amos got 4 animations. I got Lucilia. I was lucky enough. I got 2 in 1, like 2 copies. Like it's, let's say like a Constellation 1, right? Something like 2 copies in temples. But she also has 2 different animations. Super annoying. Actually, watch the animation anytime, again and again, every rotation. Just imagine, like in Genshin Impact, when you do rotation with the 4 stars, for example, Sandrone, like Chichi, Sandrone, let's say you use I don't know, Beidou doesn't have animation, and maybe like Sucrose or someone else, you only see 2 animation per rotation, and pretty okay, you know, you lose like 4 seconds, right? When I say lose, it's not losing exactly, but I mean like you kind of like okay. But when you play Wuthering Waves, bro, just imagine, Hiyuki has 3 animations, Lucilla has 2 animations, I use Chasca, oh not Chasca, oh my god, Chisa, and it's another couple animations or 1 animation. It's super annoying, extremely annoying actually. It's my like my take on that. Oh, about that, I don't know, Desta. I hope it's going to be Radiance, but you know what? Like let's say like that. I saw many people, even they got Radiance, that wasn't so cool, you know? It's only 5% increase, but we'll see. And by the way, as I mentioned, I will spend my, next one is my 50-50. I will spend my 50-50 on Odette, and guarantee it on Zibai. Mirak says that Zibai is going to be released in 7.1 or 2, but you know what? Genshin Impact has a pattern, like when they release when they rerun the characters, after 3 patches on a fourth patch, you know. It means Varka and Zibai actually, since we don't have 6.8, they should have been released in 6.8, but since we don't have it, it's 7.0. Mirak says that maybe it's not, because Licker says that 7.0 is going to be about Odette and other characters, Inefa, so yeah, I don't know, but I try to keep my guaranteed on Zibai. At least I want to get Zibai. You know why? Because of Itlo Constellation 6, only because of that. Also, you have like you have leaked Tsaritsa. No, I didn't. It's like, no, I didn't. You mean like in thumbnail? It's official on Twitter, by the way. It's not leaked. I try to not leak actually. And by the way, Zora, if I'm not mistaken, you warned me a couple times about that. So yeah, you need to delete this one or that one. I try to like keep that in mind. Thank you very much. Thank you very much for that. So yeah, it's not leaks. It's just like official poster. Well, there's a leak that like Varka is getting Stellar Sphere reaction. Oh yeah, by the way, like about Stellar Sphere, that's true. When it comes to, you know what I saw? Some people said that Nahida will get Stellar Sphere, but that's not true. Most likely it's not Nahida. Like no way she are going to get anything like that. Stellar Sphere will add it to all of the anime characters we have at the moment, but with a specific, in a specific way or level. Let's say like that. If I'm not mistaken, Mizuki will get the most, because according to the calcs, she is going to be pretty good. The only problem Mizuki has, she is super, you know, she's strange. As you know, like Mizuki gameplay is kind of like you put her skill, and when you press her skill, if she attacks, you increase that skill time up to 5, like it lasts 5 seconds, you get additional 5 seconds, it's overall 10 seconds, and you cannot do anything. You cannot press normal attacks, etc. She just attacked by her own, and you get that damage. It's a little bit like, yeah, not kind of like super boring in my opinion. That's why my Mizuki was like level 20 for ages. But now I got Constellation 1, she's level 70, so we'll see. But according to the leaks, all of the anime characters will get that Stellar Sphere related like addition to their kits. Okay, let me. But time stops in WoW animation. Oh yeah, like Mirak, that's true. Time stops in WoW animation, you don't lose the time, but you know, like it's super boring to watch the animation again and again. You don't play WoW so often, you know. I don't know, maybe you play or something, but if you play WoW, I play WoW a lot. Let's say all of the Matrix stuff, like all of the Toa, etc., something like that. It's super boring, especially when you characters at Constellation 0 and without signature. You know why? The less powerful your characters are, the more rotations you need to do. It means you see more animations. That's crazy, actually. You know, it's so annoying, super annoying. Chasca. Yeah, my bad. Okay, Mirak. I like Chasca. Yeah, time stop and what was that? Lol, Chisa become Chasca. Okay, guys. Okay, that was like a mistake. I like Chasca. That's it. And you know what? To be fair, like yeah, if you remember why Chisa was so underrated back then. Now Chisa is crazy as hell. Chisa literally can be used. I got Chisa with her signature. Chisa can be used in so many different team comps. Like. You know, like she can be used with. Oh, by the way, you know what? I got Cartesia Constellation 3, so I decided to go for her. Pretty powerful, not pretty, actually crazy powerful, but a little bit like old mechanic, you know? Yeah, a little bit old mechanic. Little Chisa become Chasca. Okay, after all the streams he has done, Vortex like watching what is led. There's that. Not always. Vortex Moalani rerun took a year, and since about not a year actually. Yeah, that's true. About Moalani's rerun took about like 8 or 7 patches. That is true. Maybe she was kind of like an exception, you know. And you know why is that? I assume because at release, as you know, she got some problems with her kit. They changed her kit a little bit. They improved the kit a little bit. So maybe it's because of that. I said like Oh, liked. Okay, okay. I said liked. Okay, just a second. Let me just say. Oh, not liked. Also have UX. Oh, like Tsaritsa design. Oh, also you have to, yeah, about Tsaritsa design. Tsaritsa design actually cool, but you know what? She's polearm, as you know, guys, and that polearm looks actually crazy. It's so, it's something new. It's like something strange, you know, with that. Like, yeah, something special. We'll see. As you know, like, I will try to get her signature because she is a kind of like the Archon level character. Also, like, I cannot expect what she's going to be about her kit, because you know what, if she's going to be like Columbina, she's definitely not going to be like Columbina. She's going to be better than Columbina. I mean, like, for stellar characters, of course. People said that she is going to be some sort of flexible and universal character. I don't believe in that. They cannot release a character who can replace all of the cryo characters on the team. And you know, let's be honest, cryo is a little bit restrictive. Cryo is not like electro. Cryo is not like hydro. Hydro and electro is pretty flexible elements. Pyro is extremely powerful. Cryo was always a little bit like, kind of like, you know, like, it's alright, but it's not completely okay, you know. Let's say, yeah, we still use melt. With melt is the most powerful one, you know, and still extremely powerful. But now we have Hex and Zircle. Hex and Zircle gives like kind of like exact like close buffs, by the way. Especially we have Mona. Mona is just crazy now. Don't, like, insane. Sorry, like, if I misread some comments, because you know what, I try to read it fast enough, which is actually my bad. Now here getting Stellar Swill is crazy, even to, yeah, you saw that, Zoro. It's actually something, it's wrong. I don't believe in that, because yeah, she's Dendro, it's not possible. But there's another reaction we're going to get in the future, and that's Dendro and Cryo reaction. Oh, it was leaked back then, and first we should get it in Miliastra, by the way. I haven't tested yet. I didn't see anything related to that Dendro Cryo, but looks like we're going to get. If you remember, we got that reaction as a test in Imaginarium Theater about like maybe like 5 or 6 cycles ago, something like that. I don't remember exactly. I still have some footages about that. I did a video. So yeah, that was Chichi and Fischl and Nahida, because that was Electro, Cryo, and Dendro, like, reactions. No, Nahida is dead. No. I don't know. Like Miracle. Or like some leak says that Nahida will get that Stellar Swell, but that was mistake. But Mizuki definitely will get that one. I have a deleted Wu. Oh my god, on my mobile, because it's getting like, yeah, that's true, patch, but, and boring as well, and that's. There's so much fun service. Let's say like that. About fun service, Zoro, what can I say? It's kind of gacha game, and it's, you know, waifu gaming, you know, that I personally like okay with that, you know. It's like, yeah, if you I mostly play the game, you know. I don't like kind of like notice all of the stuffs like that, but yeah, I like why I don't like WoW now. Again, like that updates they did, and also like, you know what's the problem is, they recently like recently they released Hyuki. Hyuki is pretty good character, but you know, like literally after a month they decided to release Suisui. Suisui is also like Glacio, like Cryo, you know. So like Hyuki is Cryo, Suisui is Cryo. And I don't know why they did a back-to-back 2 Glacio characters. Like, yeah, something chaotic. They do some, like, I don't know why. Also, like, I didn't like that collaboration with Cyberpunk 2077. It was a disaster in my opinion, especially with that new type of wishes. Oh my god, that was terrible. They gave us Rebecca for free, but Even though my Rebecca is now level 90, I never played her. I don't, because you know why? She needs specific team. The problem with WoWa now, they release the characters, supportive characters, and those characters can support only 2 teams, like Diona. It's not Diona, Dania, my bad. So yeah, I just correct myself. So Dania can only support 2 teams. It's Amos and Luke. They released Lucilla. Lucilla can support only 2 teams. It's Hiyuki team and and I don't know, another team. So that's actually terrible. It's not like Genshin. You know why I like Genshin? Let's say like that. Let's check Desta's account. So yeah, Desta, just give me like a little bit more. So yeah, about like 15 minutes and I will start with, so yeah, that Stygian. Like, you see, like, we have a lot of characters, right? Yes, we have specific archetypes, but even though, despite that, we still can use different characters. For example, like Hexenzorkel, right? You still can use Nicole, even at Cancellation 0, in different archetypes, and you will be completely alright. Let's say because she can buff, she doesn't apply a field pyro, and she can be used, for example, in flins teams, like you use, for example, Inefa in melt teams, because she doesn't apply electro. Or let's say we have Fischl. You can use Fischl with flins easily and add another like Hexenzorkel character and get buff. So because of that, and also like don't forget about Chichi. They buffed Chichi. Where is Chichi? She definitely leveled up, huh? Just a second. Oh yeah, Chichi, level 80. You see, like yeah, back then she wasn't so useful. Now she's broken. You know why? Chichi can be used as a replacement for citlali in mavuika smelt teams. I did couple tests, by the way. That's crazy. She applied cryo pretty fast. She just kind of made, by the way, not only for mavuika but for Arlecchino as well. And also she's a healer at the same time. Yes, not so cool for actually, yeah, you cannot use with Arlecchino, because when she heals, she kind of like like reduce your bond of life. So yeah, no Arlecchino, my bad. But with mavuika, she's completely crazy, extremely crazy. You can use with Durin, by the way, as well. That's why, in my opinion, Genshin is, let's say, like, I don't want to say is crazy, etc., something like that, but way more playable, you know. You just like, even if you don't have some specific characters, you still can build some teams. What I have added? Yeah, so reaction, Dendro, Cry, Electro, and Cold, like Remiglass. It came in like Imaginarium. Yeah, first time, that's true. The keyword is Cryo, was always were a bit like that, unlike Hydro, but I think like with this Tsaritsa and Stellar Singi, Hoyo, Umekra, I don't believe in that so much, Desta. You know why? Let's say like that. I hope at least we get some, you know, additional archetype to the game. I hope Hoyo will add additional archetype. You know why? At the end of the day, that Stellar, it's still superconduct, but it's transformed, you know? It deals like pretty good with shields. As you know, like, as if you notice that, like that Stellar can even destroy cryo shields, pretty okay, not crazy of course, but normal. Additional archetypes is always fun. The problem was with, if you remember, nod-krai needs like 3, nod-krai, my bad, natlan, in natlan region. We needed like 3 natlan characters to fully utilize that Night Soul buffs when Night Soul bursts, you know, like it's 18 seconds, 12 seconds and 9 seconds. If you remember, they decided to do the same thing with nod-krai. You need 3 characters, then people, let's say players, was like completely against on that. And they changed that to 2 characters. Then we got Hexenzorkel, now we got Stellar. Most likely we will get something like, for example, if they 2 Stellar characters on the team, you get something. I hope so, because we need something like that to reduce the power creep, in my opinion. You know, because yeah, like in my opinion, it's going to be a good decision, but we'll see. The point is, since it's only 2 characters, we have 4 characters on a team, you can build ton of characters now. That Hexenzorkel actually, if you ask me, buffed not Varka, but mostly other characters. Mavuika get pretty good buff with Hexenzorkel. Arlecchino got extremely crazy buff. Loen, by the way, he's crazy with Hexenzorkel. You always can use now Mona with skirk. By the way, with skirk is also extremely crazy. Let's say like that, not so crazy because we don't have second Hexenzorkel, but Mona got like some additional to her kit. Also, Water Claxner no action, like question is like everlasting winter. It was shown. Oh yeah, that's true. It's gonna be crazy. Oh my god, because like we never had it first patch. Yeah, that's true, like Zoro, but you know, if you remember, we got, I don't know, we have a region like Dragon Spine. If I'm not mistaken, it's going to be kind of the same, that cold, like, yeah, you need to be safe from cold by maybe some food, maybe some additional, I don't know, I don't think it's going to be within a kit or something, but yeah, it's going to be kind of like Dragon Spine. No problem, take your time. Oh, thank you very much, Desta. Yo, not gonna let Chi-Chi's meta, never thought like, yeah, me too. Wow, I haven't seen that Chi-Chi Mavuika. Oh, for real, Desta? Oh, why is that? Chi-Chi apply cryo every 2 seconds, and Chi-Chi Mavuika team is so crazy. Like, she get healed, at the same time, it's pretty good application, because, and also she's a battery, yeah, Mavuika doesn't need that battery, that is true. But damage is crazy. Yes, it's less than with citlali, because you know why, citlali is pyro restred after all, so it's definitely better damage. But if you don't have citlali, it's still pretty good damage. You lose about like maybe like 20k damage, you know, I mean DPS damage. Let's say like that, with citlali you can do 200s, 210 damage. Without citlali, with Chi-Chi, you can do 190 to 180. It's actually pretty decent damage. I'm talking about with signature, of course. If it's kind of like a Dragon Spine, people will quit the game even before Sandrone starts. Well, I don't think so, to be fair, you know why? But yeah, maybe they will change something. I feel you. I feel you. Actually, back then, Dragon Spine was, you know, I like Dragon Spine, to be fair. It's actually a pretty good place. But yeah, I know what you mean. So yeah, maybe they will change something, and they know what to do. Oh, we didn't see that. Maybe there's some places, you know. By the way, we have the same places in in Azuma. You know what I mean? Just a second. In Azuma was released a lot. Oh my god, for real, Desta? For real? Oh my god. Okay, we have like this place. This place give you additional damage when you are within it. Let me show you. Not gonna lie, a little bit annoying. A little bit annoying because so yeah, my HP now will like drain. You see that? It's drain HP at this place. We have couple places in Azuma as well. So yeah, maybe that place is going to be like this, you know, something like this. I don't know. But you know, but yeah, that's true. If it's going to be like Dragon Spine, people like, yeah, definitely will quit the game. What looks like you might like it, but like this doesn't. Yeah, that's true. She didn't even like unlock Ayaka. Yeah, Ayaka's domain. That's why like having like. For real, that's true. Yeah, I know, like people don't like something which is like, yeah, because like it's, I hope they will change that. Okay, that's that. Do you mind if I try diary on your account? So yeah, if I'm not mistaken, you already like finished with like that crazy. So yeah, this one. Oh yeah, that's crazy team. 27 seconds. That's insane. And you know what? The most damage it comes from. Oh yeah, Heizam. You see that strongest single hit? It's linear. It's linear. Strongest single hits comes from linear. That's crazy. Actually, I saw that once. So yeah, you know what was the team? I don't know which one, but linear was within a team with Columbina, and Columbina was Constellation 0. Just imagine 2 million damage was like, that's crazy. Real Miracle, she hates like, oh yeah, thank you very much, Tessa. Artifact domain in Dragonspine isn't even unlocked. And by the way, you know what was that artifact domain in Dragonspine, which gives you, if I'm not mistaken, some, it was actually back then one of the best. She hates Dragonspine? Yeah, I don't think so. She hates, but yeah, like Dragonspine, it's a little bit specific. The point is, back then, guys, when you start the game, like back then, when like we haven't had like all of these places, it was only Elio Harbor and Mondstadt. That's it. Dragonspine was added as a second, let's say, like second region. Let's say a second place or map expansion, whatever you call it, you know. So yeah, I unfortunately I don't have footages, but yeah, you can find them in internet. So yeah, that was a great place, by the way. So yeah, something like this, you know. Because of that, it was pretty hype, you know, like new region, etc., something like that. But yeah, I know that many players just hate that place. Okay, so yeah, it's going to be diary mode. I will use the same team. Rotation is going to be not like that. Let's change it a little bit, if you don't mind. Yeah, Itlua is like that because she needs energy. Citlali. I don't hate Dragonspine. The map is my primo saying for today. Alright, alright. Okay, official like that, then like, oh, yo, actually it's not a bad idea to use like this rotation. You know why? To like use Sandrone's cryo, then this one to create field first to not lose time. You know what's that? Like this, let me explain you. You just start with Sandrone, you put Sandrone's skill to apply cryo, right? Then you do electro. That reaction will create a field. As you know, like that field lasts for 5 seconds, and when you're triggering superconduct again, like it renews the timer. So it's better to do like that. In that case, you will not lose some time, you know? You will do like damage with Sandrone immediately. Since her skill has literally no cooldown, it's like 3 seconds. So yeah. Zibai team can clear that first boss, just switch Itlua with Diona. By the way, not only Zibai, like you can clear, I will try to clear with Flins. Flins also can clear that. It's Flins, Columbina, Inefa, and Escoffier team can clear this one, Dari, if I'm not mistaken. I will try to do that. Oh, but yeah, you're talking with like, maybe you could try with Chichi too on first boss vortex. Chichi. Alright, so yeah, let's go Chichi. Instead of like Nicole then. Just a second. She was level 80, right? She's a 5-star. I always like, yeah. Constellation 2? Oh my god, okay, Constellation 6. Let's go. Oh my god, that's crazy. Why Elemental Mastery? Actually, she doesn't need that weapon. She needs attack. Oh yeah. Okay. Attack. That's okay, but weapon, if you don't mind, I will change that. It's better to go for Vonius. You don't need do you use Kazuha? Yo, you don't use Kazuha. I switch that weapon. Oh my. So yeah, let me switch with Favonius one. Okay. Maybe you could try with like, yeah. That's difference 5. Clear is my friend playing this afternoon. Oh, okay, difficulty 5. Not out of the town. Oh, business trip and still haven't played myself. Oh, for real, I didn't know that. Okay, no problem. I didn't know that. Okay, in this case, rotation is going to be the same, right? So yeah. Alright, let's give it a try. And by the way, let me show you Sandrone. Sandrone is with her signature, if I'm not mistaken, yes, and she is constellation too. Unfortunately, yes, as I mentioned, like calculation on this constellations are pretty low, I mean like when it comes to damage, but it's some quality of life upgrades, I would say, you know. So it's alright, having them it's not bad. Like Constellation 3 actually is good enough, Desta. If you can get it, it definitely will increase your damage, because, just a second, increase the formula, panel, mean nail, just a second, let me check what's that talent. Yeah, it's, since, oh, it's increasing, not burst, but this one, no, you don't need that. Yeah, but just a second, let me check that. If, does she has Constellation, which increase her normal attack formula? Oh no, for real? Huh. That's pretty interesting actually. Huh, I didn't know that. You actually can do another thing. No, you can't. Okay, let's just do it. Freedom? Freedom has quite high base attack, and the passive also buffs attack. Yeah, that's true, but it also depends on how much energy recharge you have on Sandrone. If you have enough, it's enough actually. Let's try with like free-to-play one, if you don't mind. Also buff attack damage, right? Attack bomb damage, right? Just a second. It's that weapon gives you attack buff. That's true. In that case, that's why you want to use on Chichi. It's not a bad idea actually. You're right. Just a second. It's increased normal attack. It gives you attack buff, and it also gives you charge attack. So it's increased normal attack, charge, plunging, and also yeah, it's better. That is true. If you have enough, let's keep it. And if you use, actually, that's if you use this set, which is TOM, you don't need energy recharge. You don't need, like, because you know why Chichi is so good now? Chichi can heal with her skill, and Chichi can heal with her burst. So literally you can use Noblesse, you can use TOM, and you will be alright. TOM is better, but there's a little bit problem. You need to be close enough to an enemy, you know? So yeah, just keep that in mind. Let's go free to, no, like, yeah, I'll switch that, no problem. Like it's alright. I mean, I hope I will be okay with energy. Okay, it's, if I'm not mistaken, it's Venti's signature, the new one. Okay, let's do it.
Right now, right here. By royal decree. Guys. Come on, keep up. Take a break. Ha! Come on, keep up. Let's test my hypothesis. Right now, emerge, right now.
Yeah.
Odds revealed by Wheel of Life.
Yes. Unfortunately, it's not enough energy. When you have high ping, it's a little bit difficult to. Let me go with this one and let's check how it's going to be, if you don't mind. Because you know what's the point? If you have one Favonius weapon, even if official with low energy, you still can do pretty. Like, you can maintain her energy well enough.
I created another universe and founded paradise.
Okay.
For I fit.
That's a smooth rotation for sure. Oh yeah, by the way, about that rotation, and yeah, about Sandrone's that, you know, like skill, normal attack and charge attack, I get used to that, but unfortunately only within a fight. When I'm in open world and do first rotation, it's a bit tricky to do.
Emerge, right now, emerge. Guys. How tiresome. Take a break. Come on, keep up.
Yeah, damage is actually low.
Right here, right now, right here. By royal decree. Wheel of life. How tiresome. Take a break. Come on, keep up. Let's test my hypothesis. Right now. Right here.
Midnight Phantasmagoria.
How tiresome. Take a break. Come on, keep up. What a joke. Emerge, right now. Go. Take a break. Come on, keep up. How tiresome. A spot of tea time entertainment. Right here. Right now. Shadow Raven! Guys. Ah! Take a break. How tiresome. Let's test my hypothesis.
Damn, bro. Can this boss fight? Like, last time I was testing, like, my bad. Pavonia should be better. No. You actually, like, oh yeah, like, I forgot this, like, Stygian. Sarat's energy. Oh, like, no. Like, let me. Actually, it's not so much difference. You know why? At high ping, it's a little bit difficult to catch particles anyway. So let me go like that weapon again. Let me do the test. Like last time I was like testing Chichi, like using Freedom Sworn on melee Astra for real. Yeah, actually it's not a bad idea. I never tested Chichi, but you know, I never used Chichi actually with, but it's good because you actually can use it with mavuika. Mavuika also now can benefit from that, because usually, let's say like that, if you use Bennett, right, your Bennett is most time, like let's say if you have Miss Splitter, you go Miss Splitter. But now Chichi can use this weapon. It's actually pretty good additional damage. Not gonna lie, because she does charge attack, she does, and she gets additional attack buff. Oh. Okay. Oh, you use double. Okay. You need Cryon, Electro, or anything to stellar the flying bots, and you can go anything. Okay. Can this boss fight with like any cryo, like Skirk or Citlali, Mavuika, or Arlecchino? Yes, you can. You just need, that's true. Like Miracle is true. You need cryo and Electro to enable that. Oh, it's not tough. It's my bad. Actually, like, let's say like that. I haven't tested like any, like, it's the first time I do like at Stygian today. You know, I haven't tested on my account completely. So yeah, let's say that's why. Maybe swap Fischl. Yeah, I will. Actually, like, yeah, maybe a Scoffier. A Scoffier is actually better. Since you don't use, actually going for a Scoffier is better than this one. Because in this case, Fischl is a little bit like, yeah, not so well, you know. Since you don't use a Scoffier anywhere, I can go a Scoffier. But yeah, Diary is a little bit difficult, like if you compare with Double Electro good for energy recharge? Yes and no. Actually, no. You know why? Double Electro is it can decrease your not energy. It doesn't give you energy. It's going like cooldown on your, like, you see that, electro element spot, but it's electro, it's not for that. And cooldown, it's let's say like that. Actually for Sandrone it's better to go like more cryo. Still farming for better Sandrone. Yeah, that's okay. The buy team kind of works, and maybe go Flint's team in second boss. Flint's team, let's try with this one. Then I will try like Flint's on the first boss. Oh, let me find the Scorpion first. Do you have? Okay, that one is Favonius. Aha. And it's damage. Okay, I will try with this one without changing anything, but like that Cinder City, it's like, yeah, not so good for her. Fischl, unfortunately, yes, it's a little bit like, yeah.
Come on! Right here. Emerge. Right here. A little emotion. Life goes on. How tiresome. Take a break. How tiresome. A spot of tea time entertainment. Right now. Emerge. A dash of frosting. Come on, keep up. How tiresome. Take a break. What a joke. Right now, right here. Come on, keep up. How tiresome. Take a break. Come on, keep up. Let's test my hypothesis. Right now, right here, right now. Off to the freezer. Go. How tiresome. Take a break. Come on, keep up. What a joke. Emerge, right now, right here. A little loose. Wheel of life. How tiresome. Take a break.
Yeah, that's actually, it's close enough. It's way like this much better damage than this fish. Yes, you know why is that? Yeah, you can go further actually. You can increase the damage by what you need to do. To increase the damage, you need to change this set, because this set is not okay. You need to use like this set on Yaemiko, and you need to use this set on Escoffier. So yeah, let me try it again and say I was super close with that. So close. Yeah, it's almost, no, it's like, you know why guys, playing with, I messed up with Escoffier, unfortunately, like switching, and a couple times with Sandrone. It's like, yeah, it's doable anyway. You can do way faster, by the way.
How tired. Right now. Emerge. Right here. A dash of frosting. Life goes on. Take a break. How tiresome. Let's test my hypothesis. Right now. Right here. Emerge. Off to the freezer. Wheel of life. Take a break. How tiresome. Take a break. What a joke. Right here. A little moose boost. Guys. How tiresome. Come on, keep up. my hypothesis. Right now, emerge, right here. A dash of frosting! Life goes on. How tiresome. Take a break. How tiresome. You'll regret that! Take a break. A spot of tea time entertainment. Emerge, right now. What a nuisance. Guys.
Oh my god.
Come on, keep up. Take a break. Come on, keep up.
Yeah, let me do it again, like one more time and that's it. So I think like if you skip like Chichi's skill last rotation, you could like done it like it's those time like where you regret I didn't pull for a Scofier sign. What? Sign like a signature. By the way, about the Scofier signature, I maybe like let's say like that. If you spend on this account, I would strongly suggest you to go for that weapon. That weapon is maybe one of the best weapons. Why? No, like it's not because of that. I got couple hits and that's why. And you know what? Oh, the problem with Sandrone's skill animation cancel, it's when you mess up with that, you lose more time than when you don't use it. That's a problem. You know, that's a skill, a normal attack, charge attack. If you don't do it properly, you lose ton of time. Why this weapon is so good? You can use this weapon on the Scofier, you can use this weapon on Chevreuse, and you can use this weapon on Ianson. That's why that weapon is so crazy. It's insane weapon. Yes, that weapon doesn't give you a lot, but it gives you enough. And also like it's not like that. If I switch these artifacts to not this one, let's say, but you know what? Oh yeah, let's skip it for now. Let's finish with this one. Just a second. Actually, since we have now not official but a Scofier, we can't start rotation like that. You know why? We don't need to use that. We get stellar field by using a Scofier and yeah, this rotation is better. Just a second. I just need to be close enough to...
A little loose emerge, right here. How tiresome.
Again, you see, like, if you do it wrong, like, yeah, you mess up. Oh no, we can't create that. Oh no, we can. Actually, yes, Yaimiko, if I'm not mistaken, is eligible.
Off to the breeze, emerge.
Unfortunately, I'm sorry about that. I don't have Yaimiko.
A little loose. Right here, right now. Come on, keep up. How tiresome. Take a break. Come on, keep up. What a joke. Off to the freezer. Emerge, right now. Emerge, right here. Life goes on.
Sorry.
A dash of frost. Emerge. Rise. How tiresome. Take a break. A spot of tea time entertainment. Off to the freezer. Right now. Emerge. Right now. Life goes on.
It's actually slower than before.
Come on, keep up.
Let me give it a try, then I switch again.
How tiresome. keep up. What a joke. A dash of... Right here. Wheel of life. Take a break.
I a little bit mess up with Sandrone.
How tiresome. Let's test my hypothesis. A little amuse-bouche. Emerge. Right now. Go. Take a break. How tiresome. Take a break. What a joke. Right here. Emerge. Right now. Guys. Come on, keep up. How tiresome.
I think if you skip like Kiki, okay, it was like no one saw. What? No one saw? Yeah, it's because you know why is that? Yeah, like it's a little bit. Just a second, what we can do? Yeah, let's do it again. Like it's like I just want to let me test something. Just a second. If you apply that cryo, but because like actually Yamika should enable that.
Right here, right now, emerge.
So yeah, like we created just a second. If we do something like this, just a second. I just want to check like which one is better to start, because you know why this robot like
right now, right here, right now. Off to the freezer.
Yeah, we get it again. I think like it's a better rotation because it's 15 seconds and I will be okay with that. Let's do it again, or maybe like no, let's do it like this one.
Emerge right here, right now. A little amuse-bouche. Wheel of life. How tiresome. Come on, keep up.
Looks like it's faster actually.
Take a break. Let's test my hypothesis. Right here. Emerge. Right here. Go. Come on, keep up. Take a break. What a joke. Right now. Off to the freezer. Rise. How tiresome. Come on, keep up. A spot of tea time entertainment. Emerge. Right now. Right here. Go. Take a break. Right now, emerge, right here. A dash of frosting! Wheel of life. Take a break.
Okay. So yeah, why is that actually? I believe it's because like if yeah, it's like it's a little bit, let's say like that ping like actually makes sense, but not so again like I need to click like a couple times. The point is, why is that like why by the way, why I skipped Yaemiko back then? Because of that animations. It's super annoying actually, if you ask me. Super annoying, because she skill has an animation and her burst has animation. Luckily you don't need to use her burst with in Sandrone teams, but when it comes to skill, you like, yeah, you must use it. Another problem is like, yeah, Desta, what I would suggest you to do, like, or like switch this set, you definitely will get more damage. So yeah, like go to stellar one because she is stellar, and also like switch this set. This set actually makes no sense for this team because yeah, it doesn't do anything. As you know, like stellar is the same as lunar. It doesn't care about damage buff. So yeah, only stellar damage buff. It's you need only stellar damage buff. When it comes to like ordinary damage buff, it's like, yeah, it's kind of like literally like, yeah, not even, maybe like some Escoffier gets something, but that's it. Well, it's matter if you need 4 or 5 every seconds to clear. Yeah, that's true. It's like, yeah, it matters about, but yeah, again, with pretty normal ping, you can do way faster. Actually, with this team, I assume you can do maybe with 95 seconds, something like that. It's possible. Just keep that in mind, because you know why? She is Constellation 2 with signature. Yeah, Miko Constellation 1 with signature. Yes, it's better to use Escoffier with Favonius instead of this one, because you know, like if you notice that I was a little bit low on energy. Unfortunately, Sandrone needs about 30%, like 20, 22, etc. It's a little bit low, and especially if you don't have any Favonius weapon on your team. Okay, let's do second one. Oh, this one. When it comes to this one, it's possible. It's possible to do with flins. Just a second. Let me check flins. But if I'm not mistaken, flins is Constellation 0 only weapon signature. But that's completely okay. Let's try this one first. But yeah, so yeah, it's going to be like, yeah, the translation is correct. Oh yeah, why you need to use, like, let me just, yeah, I know that it's better to use not Yaemiko first, but they increased, just a second, they increased her Yaemiko's talent duration, if I'm not mistaken. Now it's like 14 seconds, but 14 seconds? Let's say like that. Maybe with a high ping, it's better to use Yaemiko first, but when it comes to like normal ping, actually Escoffier is better. Why? Because Escoffier has like 20 seconds. Oh, it's 50. No, it's duration. 20 seconds. Yeah, that's true. Like she applies like within like 20 seconds. That's why it's better to use with a Escoffier. Maybe start with a Escoffier. So it's going to be like, let's say if you play on your, like, let's say like with normal ping, it's Escoffier Yaemiko Chichi. That rotation is better. TOM Desta, I believe, like if no one use it, TOM, what? Yeah, that said on Escoffier is for skirk team. That's true. What should I use on? Like no, not TOM. You know why? Because you use TOM on Chichi. It's better to use, like, let's say like that. I would suggest you to use Golden Troop on Escoffier because she can deal damage. You know, it's kind of some of field damage, or future supportive set. It's maybe actually more. You know which one? As you know, guys, in 7.0 we're going to get stellar supportive set. In the future it's going to be that set. And since building a Escoffier is difficult but not so much, you actually need some ratio, but not huge ratio. You know, you can go like 67, 70 to 140, you will be alright, you know. So yeah, also stuff for Homo, it's kind of helpful, but not so much. You know, yes, it's increased attack, but healing, Chichi is a healer, and like, as you know, Sandrone doesn't need too much heals, like Chichi is more than enough. But yeah, when it comes to artifacts, Golden Troop on Escoffier, DPS set, Stellar DPS on Yaemiko, and your Chichi is okay. So yeah, Chichi is on this set. You actually can go instructor set on Escoffier, it's also helpful. So let's say if you don't want to use or don't have Golden Troop, you can use instructor set on Escoffier. It's also helpful. Then go for sub DPS. Golden Troop will be good. Yeah. Mirak. No, so like, yeah, it's Golden Troop is okay. Let's go this team. This rotation is alright. So yeah. And actually, like, I never played this such a powerful team with this enemy.
Surge.
While the light shines bright.
That is 1 million damage.
Without further ado. The sky's clear, the glazed moon shines! Wave.
Is that die?
Night for all. Go, Lumine!
Take off, shadow of darkness.
Be cleansed. Light the dust. Light the dust. Divine light.
I messed up a little bit. Unfortunately, I don't have Zibai, but I definitely will get hurt. So yeah, that's actually, I didn't expect so fast. I will try, the Mirak says me, if you don't mind, like, let me finish this one, then I will try, Zibai with this boss. Oh, that makes sense, like, yeah. I didn't think that instructor is on, yeah. Like she goes burr, but you know, like, you know what's the, like, it's, like, let me, like, say it's this one, and by the way, let me finish this one, and I will see that the most damage comes from Linnea. That's crazy. Linnea is just insane, not gonna lie, especially Constellation 2. Incredible character. So yeah, this one. It's Constellation 6 mavuika. I don't think we'll have some problems with that, but yeah.
Let's light it up!
That's a mistake. Just a second. When you're low on energy, it's better to use Bennett's whole skill to get more energy, actually. Sometimes I use that trick.
Light it up! Pyroclastic surge!
Time to buckle down. The end of our...
Feel free to use like other team. Yeah, I will. They're like, I might like scratch my like planets. Go for Columbina. But Columbina, like, oh, no, I don't think it's like, it's up to you. Columbina is powerful, but yeah, don't forget about Tsaritsa. I don't think it's.
Rise with the sun!
Teamwork is dreamwork! Fulfill our pact!
Wrath from the sky!
Let me just do order stuff.
Incinerate! Incinerate! Light it up!
Huh? Bring it! Everybody stand back! Citlali! East Papa! Get!
Pyroclastic surge! Incinerate! Full throttle!
Teamwork is dreamwork! Get to work! You two! Time to...
Wrath from the sky!
I'm sorry, like, yeah, you know, I tried to do that.
Incinerate! Switching gears.
Let's light it up! Hear the echoes of the valley! Everybody stand back! Show no mercy!
Particle like
Suffer
comes
the
like.
wrath of the
Light of the blazing sun! Incinerate! Incinerate! Incinerate!
Teamwork is dreamwork! Get to work! Take me! Below.
Like, that's a. Okay. That's a problem with the ping, actually. Or maybe, like, it's huge skill problem. You know why? Because, like, I cannot catch the particle in time.
Show no mercy! I'm going in!
Oh my god, I should have used that. I wish that Jeff can see it. Can see this. Is that, yeah, Constellation. Just imagine Constellation 6 mavuika. It's crazy actually.
Light it up! Bring it!
Fulfill our pact! Yeah! Everybody stand back! Suffer the wrath of each!
Light of the blazing sun! Rise with the sun!
Let's light it up! Shit! I'm going in! Eat Laline! Eat Papa! Get
Pyroclastic surge!
What a shame.
Get to work!
But I need to go through
Teamwork
that.
is dreamwork! Suffer the wrath of each!
Light of the blazing sun! Incinerate! Incinerate! Rev the end!
Like let me.
Everybody stand back! Fulfill our pact! You two! Time to
Wrath from the sky! Full throttle!
Let's light it up!
Bring it!
I'm going in! Eat Laline! Eat Papa!
Pyroclastic surge!
The problem with this, you know what? Now, yeah, you know what's the problem with? I mean, it's better to use actually overloaded teams against this boss rather than this one. You know why? They changed its mechanic a little bit, and if you notice that, you get that attack on you. So yeah, a little bit like, yeah, annoying. Now let's try like different teams on this one. You want mavuika ratio? Yo. What's mavuika? Oh, I don't know about ratio. Let's check that. Let's check the build. Yeah, she's Constellation 6, definitely. I just like want to in advance. So yeah, with signature weapon R1. When it comes to ratio, no, yeah, elemental 20, 26, 51. It's alright. I mean, yeah, normal. Not something crazy. Bennett, yeah, her signature set. Bennett with this one. With Favonius, that's alright, Constellation 6. Xilonen, Constellation 6 as well. Signature weapon. Set is her set, signature set. With signature, so that's crazy. Like, come on, Meraki, like, I know you said me to use mavuika. Use Moalani. No, I'm not going to do that. I don't have Moalani, so because of that, so yeah, I will struggle a lot. I just wanna try, like, you know what? No, like this one. Just a second. I want to try the buy team. I need Electrum. So just a second. So yeah, it's going to be just a second. I need Electro, right? Yeah. First, let me try like this team. If you don't mind, it's going to be enough of flins like this one. No, you don't need, I believe. Thank you very much, Mirak. Thank you very much. So yeah, it's going to be like this team first. Let's try this one. So in this case, again, this set. But yeah, this Constellation 6 with signature. Like, this is Constellation 2, okay. And like, yeah, flins Constellation 0 with his signature. The only problem is how much energy charge. It's alright. It's okay, energy charge. Okay. Okay, let's give it a try. Then I want to try with Zibai. Okay. The mavuika. I need to learn that mavuika stuff so bad. I mean, I can do it, but yeah, sometimes I just mess around. It's so bad. Constellation 6. Oh my god.
Cleanup sequence initiated. Off to the freezer!
Be silent. Close your eyes. To dust. Be silent.
Converge.
node engaged. A dash of frosting!
Close your eyes. Observe. Night falls.
But keep that in mind, it's this called the constellation set.
Installation chamber deployed. Ultimatum protocol.
Observe. Close your eyes.
Oh yeah, like it's possible to do it actually without like triggering that shit.
Defensive node engaged. Off to the freezer!
Observe. Night falls.
When you do this one, try to be close to him because
The
those
long sleep beckons. Close your eyes.
Okay, so yeah, it's actually way more faster. You can break the bots with shatter. You can break the bot with shatter. Yes, you can, but shatter is like you need to do plunge attack or you need to use claymore, so it's completely different, you know. Yeah, with the bots, like no, like Mirak. Oh, believe me, it's like yeah, not like you know, like sometimes it's like yeah, difficult to use some reaction, like different reactions, or like because in this case, yeah, just a second. Let me go. You know what? Okay, let me try to use Aino. Let's say like that. This pose is possible to do with Constellation 0 R1. I expect that. Constellation 0 R1 Columbina, Constellation 0 R1 Inefa, Escoffier with Pavonius weapon and proper set, because yes, you like in this case is oh by the way, I didn't checked like, but yeah, that you need in this case you need to use TOM. And flins actually R1 is more than enough. Let's check Aino. That's right, if you don't mind. Testa is no geo or frozen enemies works. What you can no geo or frozen enemies. I didn't get that, but I still will try geo. Because we have Inefa. We have yeah, just a second. Let me try with Aino first. It's actually possible to clear it even faster. Just a second. So yeah, it's going to be Aino. Let me check the set. That's most likely a supportive set. Another supportive set. In this case, it's better. By the way, when it comes to this one, if you like, it's better to use supportive set on Columbina and DP damage set on Inefa, because damage actually like Inefa deals. Oh yeah, you have Constellation 6, so it actually makes sense. This is not okay, but yeah, let's try this one. She needs energy, unfortunately, to apply. Oh, you used to use that burst. Let's see. I think she's okay. Yeah. You should give it a try, Shatter, like like just Shatter Geo on Frozen. Yeah, you should give it a try, like Mirak.
Installation chamber deployed. A little removed.
Be silent. Close your eyes.
It's good only charge, I get oh, actually that's true. Those bots had some
Fear the dark.
Hydra.
Cleanup sequence initiated.
Be silent. Close your eyes. To dust.
See, it's possible.
Observe. To dust.
Unfortunately, he changed his place.
Installation chamber deployed. Preparing for dust up. A dash of frosting.
Be silent. Close your eyes. Observe. Do you fear the dark?
Go claw! Being done!
Cleanup sequence initiated. Off to the freezer!
Close your eyes. To dust.
You see, that's a problem.
Be silent to dust.
Lash attack!
Defensive mode engaged. Annihilation mode.
A little loose boost!
Observe. Be silent. Observe. Do you feel the dark?
Installation chamber deployed.
Adaptive
Yeah,
frosting!
fix.
Pinnacle of excellence!
That was actually like,
Close your eyes. Night falls.
like yeah. I didn't plan that. I didn't mean to do that. Sorry, but you know what?
Fear the dark.
Actually, it's not bad. Yeah, I know with like a lot of like far away, but just a second. Let me just check the build completely, and if you do some adjustment, this is why I told you zibai works for this boss. No, zibai definitely works for this boss, but you know what? Let's say like that. The point is, this team is a little bit low constellation because it's only constellation 2 with signature, constellation 1, constellation 0, and constellation 6. Zibai team is way more powerful, and zibai herself is actually more powerful. But if you change the set, enough set to DPS set and Scofier set to TOM, actually it's possible to clear this boss with this team, you know? I know it gives like pretty good amount of damage. Unfortunately it's circle impact. Okay, now let's try with zibai. So zibai team is going to be like, we need definitely electro, and we need, when it comes to electro, I'm going to use Inefa, but not and oh no, not Inefa, my bad, it's not going to be Inefa. Yeah, we don't need cryo. So yeah, it's going to be like this. We cannot create stellar field. Let's go for trying to slow off. This is why it is to slow off. Oh yeah, you mean like that burst? Yeah, that burst was actually not in time completely, but that's okay. I mean, like, yeah, like I changed a couple weapons, but not artifact sets. So yeah, I assume that it's a little bit late for Desta. Yeah, looks like Desta is fall asleep. Let's try this one, and maybe that's it. Then I switch to my account. I just wanted Desta to like kinda. Okay. The problem with this team though, actually yes, it's a huge problem. We need hydro. We get hydro when field is on, right? Without hydro, we can't do literally anything. But at the same time, so it's better to go like this team. Yeah. Yeah, it's better to go this team, not. And why is that? So yeah, let's try this one. Because without hydro, we cannot get a lunar crystallize. But we need that. We can try both teams, by the way. So yeah, let's try this one first.
Defensive mode.
Off to the freezer! A moonlit night for all. Without further ado, lofty wisdom will show us the way!
Cleanup sequence initiated.
Adaptive frosting! Boots on the loose!
Ultimatum protocol.
Converge! Be cleansed!
I messed up a little bit because we have
Light the dust! The sky clear, the glazed moon shines!
I just don't wanna trigger second shield.
Light the dust!
It's possible.
Defensive mode engaged.
Off to the freezer! Wait, a moonlit night for all.
Oh yeah, you know what I want to do?
Preparing for dust up.
A little moose boost! The pinnacle of excellence!
pieces. Without further ado, like the dust. Like the dust.
What is that, team comp? Oh, you need hydro? Yeah, I know, you need hydro, but yeah, like, you actually don't need hydro. Why is that? Let me show you. Actually, you can go without hydro. And why is that? Because that field gives you hydro. So you can go even like this, team, and you should be alright. Let's give it a try. Let me show you why. But the problem is, you will do like low damage when you break those bots.
Installation check. Be cleansed.
So yeah, like that it gets hydro. Because of that, we get lunar crystal. You see that?
A dash of frosting. Without further ado. Divine light. Shield it. Like the dust. Cleanup sequence initiated.
Give me some energy, please.
Off to the freezer. Ultimatum protocol.
Damage down. Yeah, but it's slow down.
Like the dust.
And low energy.
Defensive mode engaged. A dash of frosting.
Yeah, you need to give it a couple tries. It's definitely possible with Aino. But yeah. It's definitely possible with Aino. The Flins team is actually crazy against this boss. Oh, you can use Skirk. But again, you need to apply some... Yeah. It gives you hydro anyway. I just assume maybe... Let's use not a Scoffier, but oh yeah, let's use... you know why? Since for Stellar... Let's go Chichi. Just a second. Chichi. Oh, I lost Chichi. Of course I lost Chichi. Yeah, maybe like getting Inefa, too bad idea after all. Getting Inefa? No, come on. Mirak. Inefa is crazy character, believe me or not. Inefa is really cool. Especially, you know why? Again, like for your account, I would suggest you to, since you like, let's say like that, like Mirak. Like, let's be fair, you are super casual, you know? Sometimes, I'm pretty sure you miss some days, you don't play the game, you just like, when you see Imaginarium Theater, you just kind of just wanna delete the game immediately, you know? And when you see a new cycle of Spiral Abyss, you think, oh my god, again and again, that's super boring. So yeah, because all of that, enough actually will be some buff and boost for your account, because in that case, you can go enough for Columbina and 2 other characters to do literally at least 1 upper or down chambers. Because, like, yeah. Let's try this one. But can you do test Loan if you have time? Of course, yeah, Loan, we can try it Loan. Yeah, actually, it's not a bad idea.
Installation chamber. Without further ado. Like the dust. Cleanup sequence initiated. Like the dust. Like the dust. Lofty wisdom will show us the way. Like the dust.
It's not enough damage. Yeah, it's that's not enough damage. Let's try one more test, but without a Scoffier. You know why? But with Columbina. And then I switch to Loin. Desta, are you here, Desta? What can you test? Yeah, like that's true. What's that? What can you... Like before I was like playing Genshin for a patch or two. So, oh, you mean like, yeah, that's true because of the... Yeah, I know. Like, yeah, that's you just like, yeah. Yeah, oh my god, IT again. I don't want to play this. So yeah, it's like it happens. I know. That's why for like, if you ask me, I would rather go for more supportive characters than DPS. You know why? Because you don't care about the endgame content whatsoever. You don't care about IT so much, but you need a couple characters to play at least Spiral Abyss and like at least menacing or maybe fearless Stygian. In that case, Columbina in Nefa duo is great. By the way, Odette, Alyosha and Tsaritsa is better for your account than any other Snezhnaya DPS. Keep that in mind. I would, if you ask me, I would skip Vasily, etc., something like that, and go only supportive characters. You know why? Because you can add Risley if you have him, you can add Sino if you have him, you actually can add any other characters like Electro. Flins, for example. You see Flins, like yeah, that was Constellation 6, I will do on my account, but Flins is actually pretty good with Electro as well. Yeah, you don't have Flins, but you know what you can do? You can use Inefa as a DPS character, on field DPS, it's possible. Last year I got like 7 instead of... Just a second, let me just...
Installation chamber. Search. Without further ado. Defensive mode engaged. Flame.
Yeah, Columbina actually Constellation 6 is correct.
Light the dust. The sky clears. The glazed moon shines. Cleanup sequence initiated. Life goes on. Preparing for dust up.
Sub a little bit, but yeah, the damage is actually insane.
Light the dust. Lofty wisdom will show us the way. Light the dust. Installation chamber.
Avoid
Without further ado.
Sure. I don't think I can, but let's give it a try. Oh yeah, I can. Yeah, I can. You see that? Like, you know why is that? Why Chichi is better than Escoffier? Because of set. Okay, let's try Loin, and maybe that's it for this account. Yeah, I have like Ayatwat. And for 7, I got like 6 limited characters. Luckily last year I got like 7 limited characters in Natlan, whole version. But yeah, you know what? Natlan, if you ask me, was the best one. Because Natlan was just crazy. Oh yeah, let me say something about like Loin. I don't know how to play Loin because yeah, I just... Loin is going to be... Just as which character we should add? Actually, I think Escoffier is better for Loin. No, not Escoffier. Let's go. Let's go Yaimiko. And let's do maybe something like this, I guess. They're useless. I just keep getting stronger. No, like let's say like that. You try to get stronger. You know what's the problem? Like just
Emerge right now, right here. Wheel of life.
Let's fight. Now's our chance.
Come on out. Emerge right now. Go.
Tremble. I won't do it. Struggle all you want.
It's not like they are useless. I just maybe like Lauren, Nicole, Columbina, and Alpha. Like, yeah, come on. Like, you wanna like wheelchair characters? Like, yeah, let me like, okay. Columbina, Lauren, Nicole. Nicole is not okay because it's better to use second cryo with him, you know. But yeah, that wheelchair team is actually going to be crazy. This one. What we can do though, we can add Sandrone and test, but I'm not going to use Sandrone. Like to get that, oh, can we get, oh, we can't, my bad, actually. Yeah, these characters cannot create stellar. Nicole, okay, let's go Nicole. But Nicole, in my opinion, not a good idea. Let's give it a try, maybe like Lo and Nicole Cabina.
Defensive mode engaged.
I think not.
Big mistake. Bet you weren't ready for this. Now's our chance. Bet you weren't ready for this.
Installation chamber deployed.
A new moon rises. Such defiance.
Trim. I won't see it. Now's our chance.
It's because of Columbina. That damage.
Surge.
Defensive mode engaged. Ultimatum protocol.
Three moons converge.
She's crying.
Let's fight. Bet you weren't ready for this. Now's our chance.
Wane. Begone.
Yeah, I should have used this actually.
Bet you weren't ready for this. Now's our chance. No fairy tale ending, Crunchy.
A new moon rises.
Preparing for dust up. Accelerate.
I think not.
Trim. I won't judge. Bet you weren't ready for this.
Alright. I'm thinking to buy Battle Pass and maybe Welkin. I want to get a least pool for while limited characters every patch. That's actually a good idea. Let's say like that. That's I mean, it's a good idea to get one limited characters every patch. I wouldn't suggest you to do that. Because you know why? Even with one Welkin, it's not, and the Battle Pass is not going to help you so much. You know what I want to do?
Thunder drowns
To be
out
fair,
many
to
things,
get
but
all of the
never
characters
the beat
and
of your
at
own
least
heart.
weapons. That's actually crazy to do all of the tests, but for free to play it's literally impossible. Even with low investment it's still impossible. Because of that, what I would suggest you to do, just go for characters which boost your account. In your case, I would suggest to go some wheelchair stuff, you know, let's say like Columbina in FA. Linnea is good for your account, Columbina is good for your account. I expect Tsaritsa and Odette and Alosha is going to be good, you know. Why I'd say Odette and Alosha? Because Alosha and Odette on the same banner, because of that, you know. Alright, that's the, are you here? Like, yeah, like, this was fun. And also, like, you know, like, with my skill issue, it's still alright, not bad. By the way, Flint's team is okay. No, this is most likely follow step. Just a second, let me check that. Oh yeah, looks like... you know what? I will log out. I hope like Desta is... Yeah, I want to get Inefa and Odette, of course. Yeah, let's... you know what? Let's continue with this account. Actually, like, yeah. It's about like maybe Desta will...
Oh, the sky's clearing up. It's like
I will
those
do...
showers never even happened.
I want to do actually on my account that... that's okay. Let's do like on this one. let's continue to discuss. Yeah, for your account, I would suggest to go for Inefa. Inefa is not bad. You know why? Again, if unfortunately I cannot fully show you that Constellation Zero stuff, Constellation Zero, Inefa, and Columbina, but they are pretty powerful. Let's say like that. If you have Columbina and Inefa at Constellation Zero, you actually, literally with any team, can get about like around like 100 to 120k. If you saw that last stream I did with Columbina R1, Inefa R1, Sandrone and Chichi, and the damage was without signature, with Mavuika signature, is around 125k. Actually, you can increase that to 140-ish something. So that's how powerful that duo is, you know. So I would suggest you to go for Inefa. And also Inefa can be used in so many different team comps. Why? You can use, let's say, I don't know, if you notice that I did this team with Aino, by changing couple artifacts you still can clear diary, by the way. I mean, you know which team? Yes, in this case flins with his signature, but again it's like, yeah, if you adjust it, and Escoffier with this team, if you do some adjustment to artifact set, it's better to change that. Actually, it's possible to clear this boss with this team as well. So yeah, but yeah, it would be nice to have at least like weapon on Inefa, because that increase your damage. 139k. Oh yeah, maybe something like that. It's about around 140. And by the way, keep that in mind, that was like actually only first test with that was the first test with Sandrone. So yeah, you definitely can, if you adjust, if you get used to that animation cancel mechanic, you definitely can do faster. Definitely can do faster. When it comes to Loin, unfortunately, yeah, sorry about that. If you don't have a character, like, it's like difficult to use. What you do though, you need to use his skill, and they do charge attack. So yeah, if I'm not mistaken, he has something within his skill that when you use his, like with Kid, when you use his skill, you consume less. Yeah, you see that? When you without skill, you consume like pretty high amount of stamina. But when you press the skill, you consume less stamina. So yeah, you can do around like 11 to 12 charge attacks. Zibai premium, but like with R0 should get Constellation on Zibai or Columbina or get like no. I wouldn't suggest you to get anything of that. Zibai with Itlo Constellation 6 will give you around 200k damage. So like it's like no need to completely. You can go for her signature. Signature is good. Constellation 1 is okay. Constellation 1 gives you additional skill at the beginning of your rotation. It's okay, but I maybe would suggest you to go for weapon rather than for Constellation. It's still up to you, but if you want to go for either of them. But if you ask me, I will go for Zibai Constellation 0, and I will use that free-to-play weapon. You know which one? The one with craftable one. Not Harbinger of Dawn, because Harbinger of Dawn is actually not so good. Oh, you know what? So maybe I will get last 2 cons on it. Yeah, that's true. Like, and also like, don't forget about don't forget about I know we'll get rerun as well. Let's try New Light team. You know, it's not a bad idea actually. Let's do something like that. So I don't want to check, but I know that. All right. I think it's possible. It says Hydro is not permitted, but since we have off-field damage, maybe it's possible. I get. No, like, let's say like that, Mirak. 283, it's not, it's damage, it's not DPS. Like, let's say like that, Mirak. Like, Apparently it definitely matters more than no, like it's like 200, like 283. It's like damage, but not it's like lunar crystallized damage, but not your DPS, I assume, you know. DPS will be like way lower, I assume, like with your setup, without, because you know why, only with Itlo Constellation 6 you can get about like 200, something like that, because Constellation 6 Itlo gives you like 25 to 30% damage increase. That's a lot. Team DPS of, oh my god, that's what I'm talking about. It's only 135. It's super low actually. You can increase that.
Installation chamber.
Settle down.
Check that one. I know. It's like... You know what? Let me do like entity. Let me 140 rounds. That it's a bit low actually. It's a bit low. Okay, I don't want to use columbina because yeah. Oh, we can try Chiori actually. You know why? Because Chiori is super broken. So I'm not going to use Sandrone. Sandrone is only for like she is a party to enable like stellar. Yeah, I don't know what's wrong with the build, since people getting like, yeah, that's true. Like actually you should get around like 150 or something like that. With Itlo Constellation 6 is 180 like and 200s. With Signature is slightly it's better, yeah. Because 135 is it's low actually.
Emerge. Right here, right now. Off to the breather.
Let's go, Tomato.
Right here, right now.
A little amuse-bouche.
Nope. But again, you can fix that. You can fix that by again, Itlo Constellation 6 definitely must have. It's completely different. I mean, like if you compare with Itlo Constellation 5 and 6, is yeah, like he gives more crit value. And by the way, don't forget about Alyosha. If you want to get Odette, I would suggest you try to get Constellation to Alyosha, because with Constellation to Alyosha, you will get additional option to get more stacks. So yeah, because Alyosha works out of stacks. More stacks, more buffs. He doesn't have like so much personal damage though. You know what? You know that Chi-Chi is actually better. %, what's that? I know, but my Zibai builds is top %. I mean, like let's say something like that. Being within 3% doesn't mean more damage. You know what the problem is? It's kind of like Nefer. Your Nefer might be actually like her build might be crazy as hell, but if you don't have Lauma and Columbina on the team, the damage is going to be terrible. With Zibai is kinda like the same, even though multipliers on Lunar Crystal is slightly low in compare with Lunar Charge, you still need supportive characters. You need Columbina, you need Hydro. Definitely without Hydro, Lunar Crystallize is impossible. You need Linnea, which gives you Elemental Mastery buff, and you need Itlo. Super restrictive team, if you ask me. Even though it's at low investment, most powerful in nod-krai, it's still super restrictive. Why is that? Linnea is mostly for Zibai, and Itlo is only for Zibai, unfortunately. Unfortunately, so oh yeah, let me just show you like Itlo's constellations, by the way. This constellation 6 gives you additional crit value. See that? For a crit damage, is increased by 30, like yeah, crit rate is increased by 10 and crit damage is increased by 30. It's like 50 crit value. Without that, you get only 5 and 10 or something. Yeah, 5 and 10. You see that? So it's 20 and 30 crit value. It's actually huge. And also, if I'm not mistaken, you get something else. Yeah, increased by 8. And you additionally get elemental mastery buff 80. It's actually like, yeah, it's like Constellation 6 is pretty good. But keep that in mind, Alosha Constellation 6 is way better. Could be the problem. What? Well, it means like I'm not doing something wrong with the build. My Columbina and Linnea and Itlo build is good. Oh, let's say like that. We can give it a try, Mirak, no problem. I mean, you know what we can do, like if you want to, like maybe next stream I can start with your account and do some tests, no problem. Okay, Desta, are you here, Desta? Let me DM Desta. So if you want to, I can start with your account and do some tests, no problem. But yeah, that's how powerful flins are actually, you know. Let's go like this team and with, what was that? Oh, actually that's true. Let's go Aino and check it. But yeah, but Inefa, just a second. Let's go like this team. Unfortunately, Inefa and Aino on the same set, which is actually not good. But Aino is Constellation 6. So yeah, we need to do... Maybe we can get more. Yeah, almost like sleeping. Oh yeah, like if I'm not mistaken, like let's go. Like, yeah, let's go. Yeah, I like, let's say like that. Maybe it's like it's the end of the stream. I did couple teams. Let's say I tried Zibai. Zibai is crazy, but unfortunately you need Columbina. Your Columbina is broken as hell actually. Flint's team is extremely good, not gonna lie. Even with Constellation 0, it's good enough, you know. So yeah, you can do like a lot of damage. But again, since it's Constellation 6 and you cannot disable constellations, yeah, that's... And by the way, if you do some adjustment, you can clear diary mode with this team. What you need to do, you need to switch color, you need to switch Inefa, like, you know what? Yeah, most likely since your Columbina is Constellation 6, that's why you use DPS set on her, which is actually, yes, like it's normal. I agree with that. But if you switch Inefa to DPS set, Chichi is on TOEM, Aino is on supportive set, you actually can clear with this team. Let's just give it a try. Just like real quick, you know.
Observe. Close your eyes.
The only problem Flins has in this team is
done. Be silent.
But since like, we have Hydra, you still can do one of these within that field.
To dust.
Defensive mode engaged.
Observe. Be silent. Night falls. Close your eyes. To dust.
Cleanup sequence initiated. Ultimatum protocol.
We are alive. Just law.
Be silent. Close your eyes. Night falls.
Installation chamber.
Be silent. Do you fear the dark? Do you fear the dark?
Cleanup sequence initiated. Preparing for dust up.
Life goes on. Ready? Flash attack!
Observe. Close your eyes. silent. Night falls.
Wheel of Life.
Ultimatum protocol.
Look, you ready?
Close your eyes. Fear the dark. Be silent. Fear the dark.
Oh, actually, it's better than the
Defensive
previous
mode
one.
engaged.
But again, it's like still like yeah, a little bit low. There's no last two brain cell loads. That's okay. All right, Desta. So like let me actually like yeah, let me switch to my account if you don't mind. Yeah, I tried different teams. I messed up with teams. Sorry about that. But I didn't touch the. I didn't touch the. Oh, by the way, let me just build the teams. What it was. I didn't touch the builds. So yeah, it's the same builds you used. Just a second. So it's going to be Itlo, Linnea. Oh, what I want to check, just like I want to check the damage, the highest, the most powerful hit. So rotation is like this. Okay, when it comes to this one, I play the character how I use them. This one, then was... who was that? That was Chichi. And Sandrone. Okay, confirm. Let me start it once. By the way, Vortex, can we do menacing? No, not today. It's like, yeah, it's a little bit late, and like we can do it. Not today, Mirak, if you don't mind. So yeah, we definitely will do that, because let's say like that. If you want me to, I can start with your account like next stream. Then I switch to my account. I will do couple of Miliastra test with your Zibai team, maybe do some adjustment. And then I switch to my account and we can do menacing mode. I want to check the damage. Oh yeah, in this case, like the strongest single strike is from Zibai. But you know why is that? I don't know why Desta got the strongest hit. Oh yeah, you cannot see that now. Oh, by the way, Desta, you can clear, like with your characters, you definitely can clear less than 180. But for me, it's like skill issue and ping issue. So I just like, yeah, it's a little bit difficult to catch that stuff. Very interesting. Okay. Alright, so let me just like, let me switch accounts real quick, just a second. Alright. That's actually like an old background. That was cool. Was it when? Okay. Just a second. I don't know why, but you might what? I know why, might see like Sandrone in my account next to. No, I wouldn't suggest you to do that. Like Mirak, again, like I wouldn't suggest you to do that. As I told you, like it's going to be the waste. I mean, she is fun to play. She is like really fun to play. I mean, but she's not worth it. Let's do couple domains because I'm. Just a second. Let's. I completely forgot about that. Just a second.
I can do it.
We saw that, by the way. Can we new set work on Sino? New set, no. Like, let's say like that. When it comes to Sino with Odette, you need, since Sino is on fielder, you need to use Sandrone set on her, like this set, DPS set. You know, let's say like that. For if the character has a field damage of field capabilities, then it's actually not a bad idea to use this set. If supportive abilities is higher than DPS, it's better to use supportive set. When it comes to Sino, it's definitely that this DPS set.
Transfix. Let's light it up. Teamwork is enhanced animal module 75. Absorption test. Let me scrub. Decided by destiny.
Let's check Bennett's luck.
Adventure time.
Yeah, unfortunately, why, as I mentioned, why you cannot use Chi-Chi? Because since Chi-Chi gives you non-stop healing, you will lose Bond of Life. How is that happens? Even though Arlecchino cannot be healed, when you heal her, she loses Bond of Life. Oh, in this case, it's impossible because, yeah, she has 100%. Oh my god, so yeah, like, in any case, I can show you that. Sandrone said on Odette. Sandrone said on Odette, yes. Oh, so Sandrone said on Sina and new supportive Sandrone. Yeah, that's true. So yeah, in case of... Okay, I'll keep that. It's not okay without energy recharge, but it can be useful, maybe. Crit rate would be so nice on that. I had one. Alright, so yeah, let's do some... As I mentioned, I haven't done like literally anything. Sadly, Odette of field damage, not that. No. Let's say like that. Because of that, like let's say like that. It's not terrible. Like, you know, like Miracle. You watch the calculation at the moment and you say that it's bad or something. It's not true. Actually, her field damage is good enough. It's kinda, if I assume that it's at Yaemiko's level. Just keep that in mind. It's not terrible. Alright, so yeah, let's do this one. It's going to be like this one, right? I have Beidou, I don't have Yaemiko. But I definitely will try that with Beidou. With other characters, we'll see. Chi-Chi is here. Oh, whereas Beidou is 70, if I'm not mistaken as well, right? Yeah. Who will be the last one? It's better to go Electro, you know. Let's go maybe official for now. It's not a good idea though. But we need someone. Okay. 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 And alright, and weapons like this. Aether signature provide 12 damage bonus and 40 attack. You know what? As you know, we're going to get a cryo traveler, and according to the leaks with Constellation 6, he's actually extremely broken. That's why I maybe wouldn't suggest you to go for Sandrone now. You know why? Actually, he has a pretty good supportive and like kind of like mixed abilities, you know. And also don't forget about 5-star weapon we're going to get for traveler. It's going to be his signature, by the way. Let's say like that, Snezhnaya signature, and it will get the same stats as Aether's weapon. I mean, attack stat and crit rate stat. Passives will going to be completely different. So yeah, we apply official. We do this one, then Beidou. We will try to get some energy if it's possible. Then like yeah, let's give it a try. Okay, this team is going to be Flint's team, and this one is going to be Mavuika team. Actually, Verisa on the last boss is a way. I would say it's better than Mavuika, but yeah. Can I get rid of this?
Take a break.
That's it again. Yeah, but like passive useless for a death, or passive useless for a death. I mean, yeah, maybe. I mean, like you mean like that weapon? Ayato's. Oh, yeah, it's possible.
How tiresome.
Why did that?
Eyes on me!
Take a break. Come on, keep up. Take a break. What a joke.
Midnight Phantasm.
To ashes!
Keep up.
You actually kill all of them with one shot.
A lot of tea time entertainment. Oz reveal.
Eyes on me!
How tiresome.
Not something impressive.
Midnight Fit. Wheel of Life.
Power that ended fight!
Take a break. Come on, keep up. How tiresome. What a joke.
Okay, it's alright. I mean, like, I definitely can do way more. I know, but like, yeah, but like passive is looks. I know, but whichever looks good on her, it will use it. No, like looks. I mean, you mean like looks. You mean? Oh, I should have used like in this. I completely forgot about that. So yeah, let's use it. I still have some rounds. I have terrible luck when it comes to like yeah farming from this. I don't know why. No, let's try, you know what? Let's try diary with Flint's team. I just want to test it out. Rip already like built some drone teams and like perform for her, just remember that. Rip, I already built some drone. Like what? Getting those bugs For Sandrone was hell. Getting those bugs. You mean like that flying drones? Okay, so yeah, let's go like this one. Okay, a Flins team is going to be Flins, Chi-Chi, Columbina, and Escoffier. I just want to try the one. So yeah, rotation is going to be, I guess, something like this. Or like this. Oh yeah, you mean like flying like drones? Yeah, like actually no, like let's say like that. Even without you just need to be close to enemy. But yeah, if you don't have specific characters like with AoE, that's true. It might be like a nightmare.
Be silent. Night falls. Observe.
Give me some.
Close your eyes.
Yeah, that's.
Wait. Cleanup sequence initial. Life goes on.
Observe. Be silent. Night falls. Observe. Night falls.
Sir. Defensive mode engaged. Green converge. Preparing for dust up.
Since it's moving,
Be
it's like
silent.
not so
Observe.
like a little bit annoying.
Be silent. To dust.
Installation shift. Life goes on.
I messed up already. I should have used like
Night falls.
with his signature is definitely possible.
Observe. To dust.
Surge. A new moon light. Cleanup sequence initiated. Annihilation mode. Wheel of life.
Be silent. To dust. Observe. To dust.
Installation chamber. The three moons converge. Preparing for dust up. Life goes on.
Close your eyes.
Maybe
to dust.
Escoffier
Observe.
actually Escoffier should be better.
Close your eyes.
Yeah, it's possible.
Defensive mode engaged.
Go. Sacred name.
Oh my god, that
Fortune preserve.
it's possible to do that. You see like how
Be silent. Night falls.
flexible this Flins is? Yeah, it's definitely possible.
Observe. To dust.
Yeah, let me go Escoffier. Try Skirk team, maybe. Nah, Mira, come on. You just wanna like see me struggling. I now can read any of your comment and like between the lines, believe me or not. You just like wanna see me struggling. Come on, just stop it. Okay, let's do like a Escoffier with this set. With TOM would be better. Just a second. Oh yeah, like it's doable. It's doable with this character. I just like use Chi-Chi. Chi-Chi is not bad, but I think Escoffier would be better. Just a second. Let me just check my Escoffier's build real quick. You know what? I recently started to do what? I create a folder with screenshots of the characters with different sets because like I used to forget the why not bless? I used to forget the builds. I don't have that one. Oh my god, just a second. Okay, let's do the same team. Yeah, try skirk team, like, yeah, them so close. Now I would never do. Come on, I know. Go for golden raspberry. Why noblesse? No, why noblesse? Oh no, I'm not going to use noblesse. Why noblesse on on Escoffier? Because let's say like that. It depends on your set. If you have better noble, let's say like that. When you play with skirk team and use furina and Escoffier, you can use either TOM or noblesse because you need to use her burst anyway. You know. Let's try with this one again. I think I can finish it with.
Cleanup sequence initiated. Guys.
Be silent. Close your eyes.
I need to be lucky enough with.
To dust.
Let's all do it. With particles.
Wait. Defensive mode engaged. Go.
Be silent. Observe.
Maybe we'll change some chichi. Let's do something. Why noblesse? Unfortunately, yes.
Third installation chamber. Wheel of life.
Close your eyes. Observe. To dust. Night falls.
Defensive mode engaged. Go. Primogems converge. Annihilation mode.
Be silent. Close your eyes. To dust. Be silent. Do you fear the dark?
Flame. Installation chamber. Hot wheel of life. A moonlit night for all.
Observe. Be silent. Night falls. Close your eyes. To dust.
Defensive mode engaged. Preparing for dust up.
How life goes on. Orders given. Orders received.
Primogems converge.
Be silent. Close your eyes. Night falls.
That was actually 2 seconds, like
Night
waste.
falls.
Flame. Installation chamber. Annihilation mode.
Observe. Do you fear the dark?
God, I forgot about that. He changed position when he gets that
Fear
shot.
the dark.
Surge. A moonlit night. Cleanup sequence in your
Observe. Be silent. Close your eyes. Night falls.
Yeah. Let's try a couple times if you don't mind. What's that? To be honest, like the reason why I want Sandrone because she most likely will be flexible in stellar conducts swirl teams. Yeah, that's true. So I wouldn't need to pull for. But there's another point. I still would suggest you to wait for Vasily or like how whatever he's going to be like new. You know why? He definitely will not going to be so flexible when it comes to non-stop charge attacks. As you know, like all of the characters in Genshin Impact, literally like most of them has unique kit. Like you cannot find the characters if it's 5-star with the same kit. Yeah, it's kind of impossible. Yes, you can say that Sandrone is actually looks like new, but it's not the same. It's like, yeah, it's beam, that beam can pierce, but it's completely different, you know, like field creation, like, yeah, different team, like different archetype, different team builds, like, yeah. I still would suggest you to go, you know why? Let's say like that, getting Sandrone now, literally, if you don't have Yaemiko, will give you about 80k damage, not more than that. Let's say with my free-to-play teams, without Columbina and Inefa, the damage is around like 90k to 100k. It's super low. It's not worth it completely. You can use in Spylabis, that's true, because she has pretty good kit. But when it comes to damage Stygian, it's kinda meh, you know? Like, yeah. Wait, who is Vasily? Vasily, no, not Vasily. Vasily. Vasily is a future, like according to the leaks, he is a future Electro Stellar Conduct DPS character.
Be silent. To dust. Observe. To dust.
Flame. Insulation chamber. We are bright.
Be silent. Observe.
It's changed position.
Night falls.
I can do second.
Be silent. Fear the
A new moon rises. Defensive mode engaged. Preparing for dust up. Rise.
Close your eyes. Observe. To dust.
New moons converge. Surge. Cleanup sequence initiate. We are bright. Ultimatum protocol.
I rolled it better.
Close your eyes. Be silent. Night falls.
Unfortunately, we need to close to the
Observe.
A new moon rises. Life goes on.
Be silent. Do you fear the dark?
We had second, right? Yeah.
Close your eyes. Night falls.
Defensive mode engaged. Preparing for dust up. We are bright. New moons converge.
Yeah, that's actually really like super close.
Close your eyes.
With signature, definitely possible. Without signature, is loaded off. Can we do last rotation?
Cleanup sequence
Actually,
initiate.
yeah, I can.
Go.
To dust.
Oh yeah, I see it's super close, so it's possible to do. I just need to do some, maybe if with a Scofier, with a Scofier is actually will be better. Wow, he looks like San Jiwoo. Who is that? His name is Valeri. I don't know if like it's a name. Oh yes, that's true. I always like mess up with that name. Yeah, you're kind of not a must pull, but really good for Sandrone. Who is that? Wait, who is Vasily? Yeah, my bad. I'm so Valeri. That's true. I mess up with the names. What do you think? Should I? It's like it's a bit late. You know what? Let's do a couple fearless stuff. Valeri, that's true. Oh my god, I just messed up with that. But yeah, if I use a Scofier, actually I can clear this one. But I want to use not this team. I will try Sandrone with mavuika signature maybe. But yeah, still like this is impossible for me, unfortunately. Yeah. If Sandrone's signature, then yes, maybe. I still give it a try. So yeah, I will give it a try anyway. Okay, let's do this one. Just a second. Let me just switch my build real quick. That's it. One last try. Do you know like the red-haired male character? Oh yeah, by the way, that character looks like, you know which one? We have a game, Arknight Enfield, you most likely know that. He looks like Pogranichnik. But yeah, his name is Noah or Noah, something like that. He looks like a pyro, but I don't believe in that actually.
Insulation chamber.
Wait. Absorption test.
Be silent. Close your eyes. Night falls. Be silent. To dust.
Ultimatum protocol. Defensive mode.
Surge. A new moon rises. Stay clear.
Close your eyes. To dust. Be silent. To dust.
Animal technique.
Cleanup sequence initiated. Preparing for dust up.
A moonlit night for all.
Close your eyes. Do you fear the dark? Be silent. Observe. Night falls.
Defensive mode engaged. Ultimatum protocol.
Wait. A new moon rises.
Okay, that was super easy actually. Yeah, he looks like pyro characters, that's true. DPS, I don't know, maybe. Maybe he's a DPS one. Okay, let's challenge again with this team. This team actually might be like, yeah, let's just give it a try with... It's better to use like electrocharge, but unfortunately, let's give it a try. But unfortunately, I don't have like a very good team for it, because again, Escoffier, Chevrus, and Inefa. Where? I can use Hexenzorkel though. I will try Hexenzorkel next. I saw someone today cleared like Darius, Sandrone, Diona, Cookie, and Escoffier, and I wonder how much them. No. I like, oh, come on, like Diary. No, like send me the link. It's impossible. Send me the link. I like always clear with which one? Sandrone, Diona, Cookie, and Escoffier. No. Like it's most likely there's a couple of constellations, like on at least on Escoffier or like on. Enough of Valeri, Tsaritsa, like so, pool plan or that, enough of Valeri. I would say yes. I mean, no, like forget about Valeri, because looks like Valeri is going to be after Tsaritsa in 7.5 or something, you know? So I would say Inefa, Odette, or Odette, Inefa, and Tsaritsa first, then decide. Actually, it's not okay, because you need to use Auroron. Something like that. Let's give it a try. Then I switch to like citlali or like switch to flins team.
Light it up.
They change mechanic a little bit, and actually Constellation 1R1 now, it's up to you. Like
Farewell.
Stop right there. Quick as a flash. Let's move.
Wrath from the sky. Incinerate. Try and stop me.
Hands where I can see them. Controlled breathing. On my mark.
Light of the blazing sun.
You know what? I'm not going to do that because I'm kind of like bad. This mouse is a little bit not so comfortable to do that stuff. Let me just do like flins real quick, and maybe that's it. I send you the link. I will check it later, like Mirax. It's like already like 11. If you don't mind, like yeah, it definitely will take some time. Well, let's do that flin stuff. Let's do like ordinary, what we usually do. Unfortunately, yeah, no zibai for me. yeah, I will try to get Zibai, definitely. It will bring me some flexibility.
Accelerating.
Be silent. Close your eyes to dust.
Preparing for dust up. Insulation chamber
Flame, a moonlit night for all.
Be silent to dust. Observe. Do you fear the dark?
defensive mode engaged. Annihilation mode.
Three moons converge.
Be silent. Observe. Close your eyes. Nightfall.
Absorption test. Stay clear.
Yeah, sure, like just want to send it. Yeah, like, oh, yeah, you mean like link with that cookie stuff. Thank you very much. I will check that definitely. Just a second, let me check that. Oh, yeah, I saw that, but you know what? Like I saw that run at with her signature. But yeah, if it's possible, I will try to replicate that. You know why? I saw that run. I will try, because that signature gives you damage, but I assume that, well, yeah, thank you very much. I saw that run actually. Oh, that's 5. Oh yeah, with the bonus. Unfortunately, all of them. Attack, please. Yeah, that was with a bonus. Alright. Yeah, my Primo counter is 0 though. What? Primo counter, yeah, sure that. Primogem counter. No, like let's say like that. That's what I'm talking about. Like if you just like free to play, no need to go for all of the characters. Sandrone not worth it completely actually, if you ask me. At the moment, she's the only one. That shield boss is the only one who is like kinda like needs her. When it comes to other, if you notice that, I was able to do with like Columbina in Alpha without like with flins, without his signature. And by the way, yes, my team is a little bit powerful because I have, just a second, I have Columbina and an Alpha signature, but if I get Flynn's signature instead of Columbina and an Alpha signature, it's way more easy to clear than with these two signatures. Just keep that in mind, because your DPS is get a lot. Oh, and also like, yeah, I was like, if I use Escoffier with TOM, actually it would be better, I assume, instead of Chichi. You know, I still will do some tests. Chichi is not bad, but for me, Chichi is only Constellation 2. So, like, if I'm not mistaken, she gives some attack buff. Just a second. Let me check that real quick at Constellation 6. Addition after using like Adeptus, what is that? Adeptus? Adeptus health, Adeptus like okay. Herald is first, Preserver is second. Adeptus Preserver. Chichi will also gain 4 stacks, and when you current active character other than Chichi deals stellar damage, 1 stack. Oh, it's only for stellar. You see, like it also gives some buff only for stellar. So yeah, it also makes sense. Let's say yes. Their attack reduced by 20 additional when the healing. Also with additional instance of healing. Oh, okay, like yeah. Like it's kind of the same. So Escoffier might be better. By the way, like can you check last 4 comments and tell me your opinion? Which last 4 comments? Okay. I saw someone today clear the diary. So pool plant, yeah, so pool plant, it's about pool plants, right? I send you the link. I'm like, oh, 64 PD guaranteed. I believe I will have enough to get a 5-star by the end of 6. Yeah, that's true. So if I play 7.0 and maybe and Welkin PP, I would have enough for Inefa, even if I lose 50-50 on Inefa. Yeah, sure, just one. Like, let's say like that, like Mirak. I still wouldn't suggest you to go for, let's do what? Let's do like this one. I already did a couple tests. If you remember, you told me to use like not Chi-Chi, but other with different artifacts, like Chi-Chi with Noblesse, etc., something like that. With Cookie Shinobu, you have her Constellation 6. But if you notice that don't watch, you know what? It's a little bit late now already. Okay, let's do what? Just a second. All right, let me do what? Like you'll kill me actually, you know? You definitely will kill me. I will be on 50-50 on an F abandoned now. Odette is guaranteed to to get both Odette and an F. I mean, oh, you want to mean actually in this case, yes. In this case, go for Odette and an F. Because going for Sandrone, I wouldn't suggest you to go for Sandrone. I mean, it's not because she's bad. She's actually okay. She's good character. But the problem is, again, you know, she's not worth it in my opinion, at least now. Or let's say like that. If your account is settled, I mean, you have a couple teammates, especially Yaemiko, then yes, you can go for her. If you don't have Yaemiko, again, damage is pathetic. It's so bad. It's like terrible, you know? Damage is really bad. Oh my god, he's using like crazy weapons actually, you know? Just a second. Let me try the team. So yeah, it's Cookie. It's Diona. Yeah, I low on levels, but that's okay. That's a Scofier. So, like, I assume you have all of these characters, right? Okay, so she is the same. Okay, we can do like now. Just a second. Elemental Master, yum. All right. Okay. Oh, not equip. Oh my god, are you kidding me? Okay. It's still not enough, but I miss a lot of comments, but like can last for comments like get boss, that is guaranteed. Yeah, I will have enough. What do you think? I already farmed. Yeah, let's say like that. You get pass. You can use mavuika. No, I can, but yeah, it's. I'm not going to use that. I'm not. I don't want to use that.
Huh?
Just a second. Why I didn't save like okay. Just a second. Let's say like that. Again, it's not a bad idea to do that. Ah, alright. He is using a 4/6 elemental skill. His attack is increased by... Oh my god, yeah. You know what's the problem is? Like, yeah, I don't think I can replicate that run with what Sun did. You know why? He has pretty good weapon. And energy recharge increased by like it's like max 3 stacks. He has like crazy weapon at like yeah, check his build. His build, you know, like this dude actually, even though it looks like he's doing like free to play stuff, sometimes it's not. Like Xiphos R5 gives you attack buff. Oh no, it's energy recharge, my bad. And that sacrificer's stuff, which is polearm, gives you attack buff. And it's actually pretty good buff. That's why he was able to do that. And he has signature on top of that. I don't think I can replicate. Get a path. So yeah, let me just like, yeah, I will do it, but not today. I still cannot replicate the run completely. I still would try to do that with this team, but not with this exactly. Maybe I will switch Diona with Chichi, you know, and we'll try. Okay. Okay, so yeah, that's already super late. Let's do this stuff. Well, as I was saying, I want to know if you would have enough for Inefa after getting a dead, since my luck is really bad. Well, as I was saying, I want to know if I would have... Oh yeah, about that, let's say like that. According to the leaks, in 7.0 we should get around 120 to 130 wishes. If it's so, without Welkin and without maybe, I don't know exactly, maybe it's more than like it's around 110, something like that, but looks like it's more than usual. You know why? New region, Are we going to hit anniversary? No, we're not going to hit anniversary that time. It's 7.1 is anniversary, by the way. I think yes. At least, you know what, if you close to PD, like what I would suggest you to do, like you say that if you get Odette, you definitely will get enough primogems to get Inefa. I would suggest you to do that. Like go, like let's say like that. Odette is not bad, but keep that in mind. Before going for Odette, just watch a couple test plays and some DPS checks. You know why? You need to know which supportive characters, I mean DPS characters, you need to use with Odette. Odette is a sword character, as you know. Because of that, like yeah, maybe she doesn't get infusion, by the way. And also, as I heard, her burst deals cryo damage, which is actually bad. Maybe they will change that in the future, but I don't think so. So the most important skill is her elemental skill in her kit. When it comes to supportive characters, let's say if you have anyone who can be as a DPS like Sino or Risley, then yes, why not? Because without those characters, like using Odette and Alyosha, you know, enough will bring you more than that. Well, that's still an early beta, so yes, a little bit, but not so much. Believe me, it's not so much. Most likely her kit is already settled. Okay, let's get trash out of trash. Damn, bro. Sad. Super sad. Okay, at least we got something. Oh, and the last part is... Yeah, we didn't get anything, right? Oh yeah, this one, but this one is useless. You know why? Because I already have pretty good circlet with energy recharge. This is not this one. Yeah, this one. You see that? Attack, which is actually I need energy recharge and crit rate. This is actually crazy stuff because yeah, an elemental mastery, and I used Sanctify Elixir to create them. See that? It went actually extremely crazy, so that's why I don't need that one, unfortunately. It's kinda useless. Damn, bro, I hate this game. It's not enough. We'll skip Odette and go for an F. No, like, if it's not enough, Sino, Odette, Alyosha, and Chichi. Oh, that team is actually good, if you ask me. That team is not going to be broken as hell, but definitely you can get around 120, let's say like that. That team is going to be at your Zabai's level, maybe even better. Just keep that in mind. Another point is, like, you need to craft couple weapons, like future Snezhnaya weapons, actually surprisingly good for Stellar. Unfortunately, weapons are super limited. You know what the problem is? Like, yeah, you only need to use those weapons with Stellar damages. Stellar characters, that's a problem. But other than that, yeah, you will be alright. You will be okay. So you need to invest something. Like, it's not only about characters. You need to invest with billets to get the weapons. You need to invest with like resins to get some artifacts. But that team is going to be okay. Even without Constellation, Sino is actually not bad. And in the future, you can go for Tsaritsa. Tsaritsa definitely will bring something crazy, but we still don't know what. Odette, by the way, is not so terrible. And keep that in mind, try to hit Alyosha Constellation 2. Without Constellation 2, he is not okay, unfortunately. He is not alright. I don't know, but like Calx, Sino with Odette better than Sandrone with Odette. Like, no, it's like, will you get Odette? I will, let's say like that. As I mentioned, I will spend my 50-50 on... I saw the Calx, but you know what? I think there's something wrong with the Calx. Let's say like that. Even though Sino get his kit improved, he cannot do the consistent damage compared to Sandrone. You know what's the problem with Sandrone and Sino is?
I'm a little out of practice these
like
days.
Stellar, like when you get how
conflicts
Stellar
around?
works.
I'm in the...
Stellar works like that. When you do superconduct, instead of superconduct, you will get stellar conduct. That stellar conduct, when you're triggering it, creates a field. The damage within that field, like stellar conduct damage within that field, depends on the stacks you get. And the stacks, it's about like, it's not it depends on stack, and the stacks, it depends on how much application you can apply. Sandrone in this case way better, because it's like how much application cryo and electro, and how much stellar damage you can do. Sandrone in this case better than Sino. Why? Because
Let's go.
let me show you something. when you do something like that, you see that beam. Beam is stellar. But do you see that small? It's cryo. So like she also applied cryo when she used that beam. Not this one, but this is a small one. So it's like on top of that stellar, she also applied cryo. You know, so she is dealing damage and at the same time apply some cryo to increase the stacks. If I'm not mistaken, it's worked like that. In this case, it's impossible that Sino is better than Sandrone. It's just impossible. In my opinion, something wrong in calculation. They're just like that. I think it will use Inefa instead of like Alyosha. I don't get him. Like, I'm already close to PD and Odette is guaranteed. Damn, I think like I'm what? Will you get Odette? No, like just keep that in mind. No, Mira, come on. You just like jump from the topic to the topic. Come on, like just you told me that Sino, according to the calc, Sino is better. I'd say Sino is going to be at your Zabai's level. He's not going to be better than Sandrone. It's like that. Okay, like I don't get me wrong, but it's super late. It's like it's like 20 minutes of yapping without like yeah. I can get cons for Alyosha. You will get cons for Alyosha. Come on, Miracle, we still don't know about... Oh, you mean like you close to the PT, that's why. We will get one Alyosha for free, keep that in mind. In 7.0 they will give us one copy for free. So if you will lucky enough, you can get at least one copy. Just keep that in mind. Also like, yeah, like maybe you will be lucky enough and spend couple more multis. Don't forget about one copy for free. We should get one Alyosha for free. So yeah, I think you will be alright. But Inefa better than C0 Alyosha. Inefa is better than C0 Alyosha. Yes, maybe, but no, Inefa is not better than C0 Alyosha. Because Alyosha at Constellation 0 gives you 25% stellar damage and 25% attack buff. Inefa at Constellation 0 with TOM will give you only some damage, and it's also not a great damage because you need to use Columbina with her to proc lunar charge. If you are not going to use Columbina, then her damage is not so good. It's still alright, but not so good. Just keep that in mind. And also, like if you use TOM, it's going to be only 20% attack buff, but Alyosha gives you more, 25 and 25. Sort of keeping that's alright. Alright, that's okay. That's completely okay. No problem. Like Miracle, that's completely okay. That's why we're here. That's why I want to explain that. What you get one copy of Alyosha for free. If you will be lucky enough, you can get, because you close to PD, so you need to do like 2 more multis. It's possible to get copies, you know. I know 4 stars is always a scam in Genshin Impact, but it is what it is. I mean, like, yeah, it's like the same thing happened to me. I didn't expect I get Constellation 6 Itlua and ended up only 1 copy of Aina. You know, that's terrible. You know, because I was about to get Nefer instead of Zibai. But it's ended up like, yeah, it's only like, let me show you, like it's like I got only 1 copy of Aino and 7 copies of Itlua. That was actually crazy. That's insane. That's like, yeah, I never expected something like that. So yeah, it's always everything it's possible. And also like, you know, like getting Constellation 2, it's not so difficult. Zibai is calling you lol. Yeah, kind of like, yeah, I know, that's why I want to get her. So yeah, again, overall, Miracle, just keep Sandrone for now, because it looks like you don't have anyone to use with Sandrone. Yeah, you can use Sino, but it's a waste of the place. Like it's like Sandrone is going to be like, you know, like placeholder. For your account, I would say go for Odette. She can enable Polestar field. She has not bad of field damage, and like she can buff, but keep that in mind. If I'm not mistaken, she can't completely buff Sino, because she can buff only stellar pretty well, but not non-stellar characters, you know. like yeah, native stellar enablers, you know, something like that. But yeah, I must be wrong. But the calculation whereas Sino is better than Sandrone, in my opinion, there's something wrong. It's impossible. It's just impossible because Sandrone's beam is like pretty crazy. She can do non-stop damage. She also applies some cryo and do some stellar. It's more stacks than Sino can give you. Odette will give some sort of standard stacks. I mean, like let's say like that. Sandrone, Alyosha and Odette will be better, but again, when it comes to your account, Sino, Odette, Alyosha and who was the last one? Chichi or anyone else will be at your Zabai's level without Constellation 6 Itlo. Just keep that in mind. So it's about like 130 to 140 DPS, something like that, maybe a little bit less. Understood that, like in FS Tsaritsa. Yeah, Tsaritsa definitely. Sino do stellar damage with new buff. No, it's not like that. Sino do damage with stellar, but you need someone who has stellar within a kit. It's either Odette or Sandrone. If you don't have either of these characters on your team, Sino cannot do stellar damage. Sino and Risley, they cannot do stellar damage. Keep that in mind. Because like yeah, it's like the problem is that stuff, you know, like yeah, it's within a talent if I'm not mistaken. So yeah, you only can create. Why is that? You need stellar character to convert stellar conduct into stellar. You need Snezhnaya character on your team, 5-star Snezhnaya character on your team, by the way, who can enable Polestar field, that field, because only by getting that field, and not that field, my bad, you need Snezhnaya characters to convert superconduct reaction to stellar conduct reaction. Without Sandrone on your team or Odette on your team, Sino cannot do like stellar conduct damage. Yeah, with Odette, of course. Yeah, with Odette, of course. Okay, like at least, yeah, you know, you need to know that because it's extremely crucial. You know why? Let's say like that. You can. Oh yeah. By the way, like recently when I did runs on Desktop account, if you notice that, like, I used enough like a Sandrone first to activate that field. Then I tested a couple times with what rotation is better to create that field fast enough. You know, that's going to be like you need to do that first because you don't have full Snezhnaya teams. Because of that, you need to do some tests. Okay, so yeah, that's it for today. Oh yeah, let me just show you my like. You asked me about my pools. I will go for like my previous was. Last one was Sandrone, so because of that, I will spend my 50-50 on Odette. I lost like 3 times in a row. Maybe it's some sort of how they call that? I forgot the name, but yeah. Oh yeah, maybe some guaranteed stuff. Yeah, please. You will get it. Maybe it's fate. Okay, I don't think so. I actually want to get Zibai more than Odette, to be fair, because Zibai is better for my account, and alongside Zibai I maybe will be lucky enough to get 4 copies of Aina, because as I showed you, like on Desta's account you can go Aino, like if you have the team Aino Constellation 6, Inefo with his signature, Flins with his signature, and Sucrose, or not Sucrose, my bad, and Scofier with TOM, you actually can clear diaries at ball boss, you know? That round boss, let's say. Capturing Gradients, yeah, Capturing Gradients, exactly, like, yeah, I got it a couple times, completely forgot the name. Okay, so yeah, that's it for today. Thanks for joining. I will be online next Wednesday, most likely, if anything happens, because, you know, like, it depends. If we get something special, maybe I will be on Friday, on Saturday, we'll see. You will see that notification anyway. And next Wednesday, by the way, if you want me to, I can start with your account, but just
It's about time we threw another team.
if you want me to do that, just like DM me in advance. So before, like at let's say at 6 p.m. something like that, just DM me if you want me to do that. No problem. I can do some tests with your zibai, because let's be honest, well, 135 is super low. It's super low. It's not enough. It's kind of like, yeah, you need to get at least 150, you know, at least 150. Okay. Oh, does Xiao signature works on NVidia? Xiao signature, like Xiao signature works if you use NVidia as on fielder, but it's not, again, not so okay. You know what's the problem with Xiao signature? You need to attack with that weapon. I would suggest you to go for either Favonius lens, which is not bad. It's a little bit low attack, but still doable, still alright. You can go with, oh, I don't know if you have this one. I would say this one. You can go with craftable. Which one is better? This one is, or that's it, not this one. This one will increase actually damage and gives an energy recharge, and it has high base attack if you have it. But yeah, I would say Favonius. Favonius is the best one. You know why? I play without Favonius, my team, like with this one, and like flins. If you notice that, because of that, I always change my flins build, unfortunately. Because this is not my flins build. I overcap on crit rate. I go with a little bit low attack. And yeah, like it's a little bit like, yeah, it's a bit weird actually to use that flint. Deathmatch is not bad. If you have it, deathmatch actually cool. Deathmatch is actually the, let's say like that. If you ask me which weapon to go from battle pass, at first it's deathmatch. Deathmatch is number one. People say that you can go like this one, or like, my bad, this one. I wouldn't suggest you to go like you know, like this one is cool. We have a lot of like, why this one is good enough? Because we have some sort of alternative weapon for deathmatch, and it's white tassel, which gives you crit rate, you know. So if you're low on crit rate, you actually easily can go this weapon on NVidia to kind of like balance your crit rate, crit damage ratio. It's still okay weapon. If you have deathmatch is good enough actually. Like, yeah, that's why people said that like overall, like Serpent Spine is better than any other weapon, but I'm not agree with that. Like, in my opinion, like deathmatch is way better than Serpent Spine. But again, it's up to you. This weapon is a little bit weird when it comes to his passives, but it's really powerful one. Oh, you have deathmatch? If you have deathmatch, use deathmatch. It's not a bad weapon. So yeah, it gives you crit rate, pretty good crit rate, 36% if I'm not mistaken. It also gives you attack. The only problem with that weapon, it's a little bit low on base attack, but it's okay. Yeah, 36. Also, it gives additional buff, attack buff. It's not non-stop, by the way, so yeah, you can utilize it, like it depends on how many enemies you have on a field. So it's a good weapon. You use that one. If you don't use that on any other characters, use deathmatch. Deathmatch is good. Okay, so yeah, that's it. Alright guys, that's it for today. Thanks for joining. I will be online, as I mentioned, on Wednesday. If nothing happened, like if nothing happens like in a couple days, then yeah, oh yeah, actually something happens, because we're going to get Wuthering Waves 3.5, and also we're going to get Special Pro Arknights and Field special program on Friday, by the way, both of them. Arknights Airfield, I'm about to stop playing the game because it's a waste of time actually. It's not bad. I got couple characters I can do showcase on my account, but yeah, it's kind of like, yeah, not so good, unfortunately. Like, yeah, when it comes to Wuthering Waves, we'll see, because they will release 2 new characters, new type of characters, I would say. Yeah, we'll see. Alright, so yeah, thanks for joining once again, and bye bye guys, bye bye. Like, feel free to join on Wednesday. And Mirak, if you have any questions, just like, yeah, use Discord, but try to, like, you know, like, let's say like that, some like specific one which you really need to like get answers. No problem, I already like free to chat. All right, okay, so yeah, thanks for joining once again, and bye bye guys, bye bye.
Don't want to add to English. What should I choose?